which we have prepared for you. Okay, so you need to take notes for that. Awesome. Do you want to add something, Himanshu, before we start?
Nothing, guys, but just keep one thing in mind. Whatever we are going to bring to you is something that we have not covered usually. There is some advanced strategies. You need to have a pen and paper, because or else you will forget those strategies. And you need to have a pen and paper to note them down so that we can scale faster your business and more profitably.
Correct. One more thing, that we are not going to record this session. So in case you want to learn in order to implement every single thing, you need to attend day 1 and day 2 both. Chalo. Now, if you are ready to grow your business profitable with us, drop in I am ready in the Zoom chat. So we are going to help of ads or different strategies which you do, but you get very few sales. Now, how you understand on which areas you need to work on, or how you figure out that where is the loophole in your business, so you understand that, okay, this is the issue with my business and I need to work in this specific area. How you understand? You understand with the thing known as maths of business. What do we call that, guys? Maths of business. So you calculate every single area of your business. For example, data figures. Now, whenever you talk about maths it's done with the help of data. Isn't it, guys? Isn't it? Yes or no? Maths is equal to data, right? If you don't have any numbers, how you are going to do maths? Same way, whatever decisions you are going to take, or whatever loopholes you are going to find with the help of data. Now, we are not going to randomly decide that, yeah, there is an issue with my ad copy, yeah, there is an issue with my website, or there is an issue with my sales script or offer or whatnot. No, you don't do that. You find out or take the notes of every single data you have in your ads. Okay, so we are going to take 2 examples for different businesses. Now, before we start, I want to understand that there are 2 types of businesses, isn't it? People who generate leads and people who want sales on their website. Yes or no in the Zoom chat? Recording is not on. Yes, recording is not on because it is a live boot camp. There is no recording for day 1 and day 2. So pay attention, learn every single thing, take notes. Awesome. So there are 2 businesses. Business 1 is those who want sales, which we can call as e-com businesses. Business 2 is known as those who want to do lead generation. Now, what is lead generation? You want to get data of people with the help of your ads or marketing, where people will give their data to you so you can sell them your products or services. It depends what you sell. It can be either product or services. Is that clear? We don't have any confusion on this stage, isn't it? Yes or no? I don't want anyone to be like that. What is lead? What is sales? ये नहीं होना चाहिए अम्मा. ठीक है. Awesome. Chalo. Now, I'm going to show you one example of maths of business. Now, if you can see on my screen, this is an ideal lead generation based business. Okay. This is ideal lead generation based business. Now, for example, you run the ads. How many of you run the ads? Yes or no? Those who run the ads, yes or no? Run ads? 98% of you guys run ads, only 2% of you don't. You need to run ads in order to grow your business. You cannot be dependent on organic strategies. Okay. Now, why I'm asking you to run ads, please pay attention to this. Please pay attention to this. I'm going to turn off the Zoom chat and I want you to pay attention to this. See, guys, when you want to grow quickly, when you want to find out that my business can sustain in this market, or do I need to invest more energy into XYZ business in order to grow? You will be able to understand that with the help of ads. For example, I'm launching one product, okay? And that product can be this watch, just an example. And this is very weird kind of watch, not a normal watch which everyone wear. It is very different kind of watch. So I'm launching this as my product-based business, okay? Now, how I will know that people are ready to buy this type of product, or people can think about buying this product. How I will know? I will know with the help of ads. If you think that you will invest thousands of rupees or 2-3 years in order to build your brand, it will take lots of time. It will take lots of time. But you can know that within 1 month that people are ready to buy your product or service or not within 1 month after investing 30 to 40,000 or less than that. Is that clear? Everyone, I'm going to turn on the Zoom chat. Is that clear? Those who don't run the ads, this is for you. This explanation was specifically for you. Awesome. Now pay attention to this math, guys. You will be able to understand this entire flow. Now, when you invest your 2000 lead generation based business, what is lead generation? Let me help you understand with the help of example. Examples are very important for you guys. So I'm going to show you example. For example, I go on lead ads on Facebook. For example, I do that. I show image and here you go. So for example, this is a type of lead generation ad where people run ads, okay? Businesses run ads. You as a user or consumer see that ad on Facebook or Instagram. You click on that ad and they ask you for your data. They ask you for your data. You give them your data and then they call you and try to sell. It can be a product, it can be a services, depending upon the ad which you have seen. Now, who ideally run lead generation ads? Ideally, every service-based business run lead generation ads. And those who are product-based business, they also run lead generation ads. But if their product is very expensive, for example, a real estate property, okay, a real estate property. Now, real estate property is very expensive, right? It's a product, but it's a expensive product. A house is worth 2 crore, 50 lakh. Now, nobody is going to go on a website and make an online transaction and buy that house. No, right? First, they will give you their data. So as a real estate business, you are going to call them, give them more details and sell. Same way, for example, people also run ads for mattress. Now, what is mattress? A sleeping mattress. Now, there are mattresses which cost 50,000 or 60,000 rupees, right? Now, it's very difficult for an Indian consumer to buy product worth 50 or 60,000. So businesses run lead generation ads for that. Now, that is known as lead generation. You give their data, business call and try to sell you. So, for example, you are a lead generation based business. Okay. You invest 2,000 rupees on your ads. You invest 2,000 rupees on your ads. Now, when you are going to run ads, many people will click on your ads. For example, if 10,000 people see your ads, okay, just see your ads, out of this 10,000, not everyone will click on your ad, isn't it? You see hundreds of ads on daily basis. Do you click on every single ads? Yes or no? Do you click on every single ads? No, right? No, right? Same way, 10,000 people see your ads, but only 500 people click on your ads. Now, I want to ask you that do you give or do you fill the lead form on every single ad on which you click? Yes or no? No, right? So, even though 500 people will click on your ad, only 200 people will give their leads, isn't it? So 500 people click, but only 200 people give their data to you. But ideally, if you see 10,000 people have seen your ad, but end of the day, you got only data of 200 people. Out of these 200 people, only and only 20 people were interested. So have you seen this, guys? Have you seen this? That if you generate leads or if you have ever generated leads, not every person will say that I'm interested in your product or services, isn't it? Isn't it? Few people will say that I was interested or I am interested, and many will say that I'm not interested. So same way, if you generate 200 data or 200 lead, only 20 people show interest. And even after showing interest by 20 people, only one person buy. Isn't it? Yes or no? ऐसे ही होता है. This is what we see, right? If you have ever run lead generation ads. Now, if we consider the conversion price. Now, what is conversion price? Conversion price is your product or service price, which is 10,000 rupees. It's just an example, okay? Now, there was someone who asked me that the ad spend is monthly basis or daily basis. It's an example. It's an example, my friend. Okay, so take it as an example. Don't literally take it as we are running ads for your business or I'm giving you a strategy to run ads. It's an example. Now, if a product cost is 10,000 rupees or a service cost is 10,000 rupees, after investing 2,000 rupees on your ads, you are able to sell to one person. How much ROI, return on invest, you are able to generate? It's 5. Simple maths. You invest 2,000 rupees, you make 10,000 rupees back. Simple maths. Yes or no? Any confusion? Ask me right now. Don't type in no. Tell me your confusion. No mat bolo. What 5? Very good question. What is 5? What is ROI? ROI again. Chalo, ध्यान दो यहाँ पे. Now, for example, this is sales product price. I'm just going to make it simpler for you. This is product price. Okay. You have a product that is worth 10,000 rupees and you want to sell that. And because to sell that, you are running lead generation ads. To sell this 10,000 worth of product, you are running lead generation ads. Okay. The ad spend you do to sell that product is of 2,000 rupees. And you are able to sell one person to one person. And you make 10,000 rupees because your product cost is 10,000 rupees. So, what is your return on investment? What is your return on investment? Okay. What is your return on investment? It's 5. It's 5. How it's 5? So there is a formula which is known as you divide your product price or the conversion which you have generated in terms of rupees by the ad spend you have done. So you have seen people saying that your return of investment should be more than 1. That is how you will be profitable. How? If you invest 1 rupees in any kind of marketing strategy and you only make 1 rupees, then your return on investment is 1. If you are investing 1 rupees and you make 10 rupees, then what is your return on investment? It is 10x. It is 10 times. 10 times. So every time you invest 1 rupees, you make 10 rupees. Same way, we are investing 2,000 and we are making 10,000. Then what is the return on investment we are making? It's 5 times. Abhi clear hai everyone? Quickly, yes or no? Awesome. Now pay attention to this. Pay attention to this, guys. But what we have seen on every single place, from clicks to leads to sales, users are dropping. So 500 people fill the lead form, only 1 person buy. And if 500 people are filling the lead form, 10,000 or 1,000 people have clicked on the ad. This is the ideal scenario which we have seen on every single ads. Now, how do you make sure that even after having the ad spend of 22,000, can I get 2 sales? Or can I get 3 sales? Or can I get 4 sales? My question to you is this. Can you increase this number with the same ad spend? Can you do that? Can you do that? Yes or no? The answer is yes, you can do that. But do you know how you can do that? Do you know how you can do that? We don't know that, right? And that is what you are going to learn in this 2-day bootcamp. Same way. This was for lead generation based business. Now, if you are an e-commerce business, you have seen that many people click on your ad. Okay. For example, you are running the ads, people see your website ad, your product ad, they click on that ad. But not everyone will visit on your landing page, right? For example, if I go on Facebook, okay, if I go on Facebook and I'm going to see multiple ads, For example, this is the ad by Himanshu himself. Okay. Many people click on his ad, but not everyone will wait for his entire page to load. Many people just click on the ad and then cancel and then again start scrolling. Isn't it? Isn't it? This is what we do as a consumer, as a user. Yes or no? Same way. 500 people click on your ad, but only, for example, 350 people will go on your landing page. And out of these 350 people, 200 people will initiate checkout or add to cart. Now, what is initiate checkout or add to cart? For example, I'm going to show you. Buy shoes online. I search for this, I go on any website, and when I go on their product page, now I'm able to see this product, right? Do you think I'm going to, or out of 100 people coming on this website on daily basis, everyone click on this add to cart button? Do you think that? Yes or no? No, right? So same way, if 350 people come on your product page, few people will do add to cart or initiate checkout and many will leave the page. Even though few people do add to cart or initiate checkout, for example, I'm doing initiate checkout directly. What do you think? How many of them will be filling their data, giving their information and making the payment? 50 will fill their data, and out of 50, 5 will buy the product. Even though if anyone fill their information, give their information, it doesn't mean that they will be buying the product. It doesn't mean that. So we also understand that even for e-commerce businesses, there is a drop in user journey throughout the process. When someone click on the ad, when someone visit the landing page, even after visiting the landing page, few people click on the add to cart or initiate checkout button. Even though they click on the button, very few people fill their information to make the payment, and even after filling the information to make the payment, very few people buy, right? Now we have the drops on every single stage. As a business owner, whether you are dependent on lead generation or whether you are dependent on generating sales online, you focus on increasing this number every single time. For example, if 500 people come on your website, you want more people to visit on your landing page. So out of this 350, I want 450 people to visit my landing page. If 450 people visit my landing page, I want at least 350 people to do add to cart or initiate checkout. If 350 people do initiate checkout or add to cart, I want at least 150 people to do add to cart. And I want, for example, 30 people to buy my product. So if you see carefully, even though we have the same ad spend, we are investing the same money on ads, the sales which we can improve can be by 8 times or 9 times very, very easily. If we know what is the issue, if we know or if we master the maths of business, isn't it? Yes or no? Quickly in the Zoom chat, please. So, in order to help you find these loopholes and work on that, we are going to conduct this 2-day bootcamp. But there are a few questions which I have for you. The very first question which I have for you is how to improve your clicks to leads ratio. For example, if 500 people are clicking on your ads, but only 200 people fill the lead form, on which area you need to work on. And the same question, if you are from e-commerce business, My question to you is how to improve your clicks to payment info number. How do you do that? Improve powerful lead magnet, discount coupon, ad should reach relevant people, identify right target audience. Guys, the answer is you create right offer and you use multiple growth hacks in order to improve your click to payment info, or in order to improve your click to leads. Now, what does offer creation mean? I'm going to give you a quick idea about that. For example, you are trying to sell anything. Okay. Now you create or customize your offer in such a way for your product or service that your customer think or realize or feel that they need what you are selling. If they feel internally that they need what you are selling, more people will complete the action which they have started. Why people drop? Why people drop and don't take action? People drop and don't take action because they don't actually feel that what you are selling they need. Understand this. Understand this. If I want to sell anything to you, I make you realize that what I have is what you need. Okay? Clear about this? That is the purpose of offer creation. You create offer in such a way. It's the same product. It's the same product. But you create and modify your offer in such a way that help you sell your product and customize for every single user. Second thing is growth hacks. Now, why you need growth hacks in your business? Guys, do you think you can invest 1 hour or 2 hours on adding product background or removing any kind of text from your image or creating a single page website or doing anything? Do you think you can do that on daily basis for your business? Can you do that? Can you afford that? No, right? You can't do that, right? And for that, you need growth hacks. Growth hacks make you 20 to 30x faster in every single department, and you need to master that. Next thing, my next question to you is that how to get more sales from interested buyer. For example, you are able to generate 20 leads, and out of these 20 leads, you are able to sell or you are able to find out that 20 people are interested. 20 people are interested. But how do you increase the number of this 20 to 1 sales? So out of 20 people, only one person is buying. But how you make sure that out of 20 people, at least 2 or 3 people buy? How you do that? How you do that? Or for example, if you are from an e-commerce business, I want to ask you that 50 people do add payment info, but only 5 people buy. How you make that 50 to 15? That 50 people do add payment info, but 15 people, 15 people buy your product. Retargeting, review, FOMO, free lead magnet, funnel. There are a few answers as well in the Zoom chat. And that is setting up follow-up sequence. Setting up follow-up sequence. Now, what does that mean? Try to understand this, guys. In order to ask you to join this class today, we set up multiple follow-ups, right? We did WhatsApp, we did email, we also reminded you multiple times in the WhatsApp group. But just imagine about this. The moment you join this WhatsApp group, which you are part of, where we reminded you to join this class, if you would have done that only once, do you think you might have joined this class? Very rare, yeah, isn't it? Yes or no? Very rare. You might have forgotten about this class, isn't it? Yes or no? So in order to, we are giving this for absolutely free, and still we have to remind you multiple times. Same way, if you ask someone to buy something from you, or give their data to you, or buy your product or service, don't you think you need to remind them multiple times, whether it's on email or WhatsApp? Isn't it? Isn't it? You do that. Now, how you do that, where you do that, we learn about that. We will be learning about that. We will be creating the sequence as well. Don't worry. But we are going to understand, and we need to understand that in order to sell your product and service, you need to set up the entire sequence. You need to create your entire sequence in such a way that create fear of missing out, that create urgency in your consumer. Try to understand this. You cannot casually sell someone. In order to sell your product and service, you need to create some fear. You need to create some desire. You need to show them some dream. It can be any product, any service. If they don't feel that their life is going to change after buying your product or service, they are not going to buy from you. If you sell casually, your buyers will buy from you casually. Good. We are clear about this. How we increase the sales from people who are interested, or from people who have done ad payment info on your website. No, it's not manipulation. We never manipulate our consumer. We never manipulate our consumer. Do you think we ever manipulated you? Never, right? But you need to create your sequence or offer in such a way that make them realize they need their product. They need your product, what you sell. It's a strategy. This is live, 100%. This is live. It's Saturday, 22nd July, 7:34 p.m. See you on my mobile. It's 100% live. We will take a recorded session. Chalo. Coming to third and most important question. Coming to the most important question. Guys, even if you are a lead generation based business, or even if you are a sales business where you are selling your products on the website, how do you decide that now you have the scaling opportunity, or you have the growth opportunity in your business? Have you ever realized that you don't know when you should scale, or when there is a growth opportunity in your business? Isn't it? Yes or no? Yes or no in the Zoom chat. How do you do that? You do that with the help of having a clear understanding about your product or service market size which you are selling, your right mindset, and risk taking ability. Guys, how many of you think that you lack a right mindset and risk taking ability? You don't know, or you feel that no, I cannot increase my budget by 500 rupees. No, I cannot start my ads with 500 rupees or 200 rupees, because that risk taking ability you don't have. And you don't have that risk taking ability because you don't have a right mindset. And you don't have a right mindset because you don't know your market size. What is your market size? How many customers are there in your industry who are ready to buy what you sell? If you ask me, I have the estimated number that what are the business owners in India who want to buy Facebook ads course, Instagram ads course, WhatsApp marketing course, and blah, blah, blah. Same way, Himanshu has the market size understanding of his product. So whenever it's time for us to scaling, or whenever we find growth opportunity, we are already prepared for that. We already know, chalo, it's the right time to scale. And because of that, Himanshu is making more than 2.5 crore every single month. Just imagine that Himanshu used to think that there are only 500 people who can buy from me every single month. Do you think he can ever scale to 2.5 crore a month? Never, right? Isn't it? Isn't it? Yes or no? Yes or no? Come on. So guys, the very first thing is, and don't worry, whatever you are able to see like offer creation, growth hacks, setting a follow-up sequence, market size understanding, right mindset, risk taking ability, and much more you are going to learn in this 2-day bootcamp. Don't worry. But I'm trying to help you understand that how a maths of business works. If you know your business maths, you know all the calculation where you need to work on or where are the loopholes, you will be able to grow your business within 3 months. You don't require 12 month, 6 month or 2 years. इतना दूर सोचना भी नहीं है हम. You can grow it within 3 months. You want to add anything, Himanshu?
I think the point of thinking that you can grow in 3 months is much valid. And the reason for that is I don't remember me thinking about a 2-year plan, me thinking about a 1-year plan, because I think that does not work. Because tomorrow COVID can come, tomorrow Reliance Jio can start dropping its data tariffs. Thousands of things can happen. And I would say that in that case, 3-month plan is a good plan that you need to have. And if you have a right mentor or a right person with you, 3-month scaling is like jokes, right? It can happen in seconds. I still remember when Naveen and me started working, I think we increased our business by 30% profits in 3 to 4 months that we were talking to each other, right? So it's just we sharing insights with each other. And right now we both are going to teach you insights of what we have got so that you can scale faster in 3 months.
Correct. Chalo guys, I want everyone to type in 3 month in the Zoom chat, set a target for you. I'm not going to think in terms of 6 months, 1 year, 2 year, 3 months. अपने नोटपैड में भी लिख दो. Zoom chat तो the moment we end the call, Zoom chats are gone. But I want you to write in your notepad, in your notebook, 3 months. That is the target which you have for yourself. Set it up for yourself. Awesome, guys. I can see multiple people have already set up. Now we are clear about maths of business, how you find out loopholes. The very first thing which we are going to learn today is setting up the 7-day follow-up sequence using ChatGPT. Now, what is 7-day follow-up sequence? Try to understand this. Now, what I asked you, right? One thing, if you remember, pay attention to this 7-day follow-up sequence. What we are trying to do now is we are trying to create a sequence for 7 days for your product or service, whether you sell product-based business or whether you have product-based business or a sales-based business or service-based business. You need to understand that if someone show interest on your website, on call, on message, or anywhere, they are going to receive message or email for next 7 days. Instead of looking for people who are new, who have never heard about your product or service, we need to focus on people who have shown interest. Remember this business secret which I am sharing with you. Your competitors and what you used to do, every single month you used to look for new customers. Every single month you used to do that. But if you shift your focus, 20% of focus from new customer to old customer, and you set up email sequence, you will be able to see that you are able to grow your business by 20 to 30% very, very easily and effortlessly. You come to me, you tell me that you are interested in my product, you are interested to buy my mobile. Okay. Now I'm selling hundreds of mobile every single day. Instead of me looking for new people to buy my mobile, what I'm going to do now, I will be sending 7-day messages or a sequence where I'm going to touch multiple pain points, desire, create FOMO in you that will insist you to take action and buy mobile from me. rather than me trying to find 100 more people, and out of this 100 people, one person will buy. Now the chances of me selling my mobile, that one mobile, to you is much more higher compared to new 100 people. Even though you will be saying that new 100 people, in terms of amount, the 100 number is more, but I'm not sure these people are interested or not, but I'm sure that you are interested. Always remember and take the note of this point, that you look and you invest your time on those who have shown interest in your product or service. Now remember one thing. How do you find out that they have shown interest? Now, you cannot randomly decide that if someone has clicked on your ad, they have shown interest. You need to set up the follow-up sequence precisely for those who are very, very interested. Now, there are two categories for that. For e-commerce businesses, you decide the moment they do ad payment info. If you are from e-commerce business, write this down, that if they do ad payment info, then only they are interested. If you are from lead generation based business, okay, if they tell you that yes, I'm interested on call, on WhatsApp message, or on email, they literally tell you, not filling up the lead form is not a interest, an actual interest. Remember this. Filling up a lead form is not an actual interest. The email sequence which I am teaching you is precisely for those who show actual interest. Yes, there are different kinds of email sequence for those who just fill the lead form. Yes, there are email sequence or WhatsApp sequence for those who come on your website and fill a query in order to discover more details about your product. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the email sequence that is literally for those who have shown very, very good interest. So if someone literally says, yes, I want to buy it, or I'm looking to buy it, or I've already discussed, or I have in talk with other brands, other businesses to buy the product which you are selling, for them, on call, on SMS, or on email, or WhatsApp, you set up this 7-day email sequence. How you do that? Using ChatGPT. We are going to learn that, and it will blow your mind how simple, how easy it is in order to create the entire sequence. But you are clear about this? Himanshu, do you want to add something?
Guys, I'm telling you, if you focus for the next 10 minutes, what's going to happen will blow off your minds. Naveen has crafted a prompt. It is specifically used for you guys. We'll share you the prompt and you can use that prompt to create a 7-day sequence in the next 10 minutes. What if I tell you this? That once Naveen shows you that, he'll put that in the chat box. Later, when you go home, you will try that prompt and your 7-day sequence would be ready without you doing any work. Would that be powerful? PF in the chat, that would be super powerful. So that is what Naveen is going to do.
Chalo, let's do it right now. So the very first thing, as I mentioned, follow up email sequence. Now guys, one thing which I want to tell you about ChatGPT or any AI tool, okay? As a business owner, you need to use AI tools. You need to use ChatGPT. And we are just getting started with this AI tools and AI revolution. You need to start using them. Business owner, people think that working professional or employee need to use, but with my understanding, Himanshu and me, we invest 2 hours of our daily time to use AI tools, to understand this technology. And we have found out that the speed which we are able to increase by is at least 20x. In order to write your 7-day sequence, you need to first brief your team member. Forget about if you are writing it. Forget about. खुद लिखोगे तो एक दिन चला जाएगा. It will take 1 day to write the 7-day email sequence. If you guide your team to write the email sequence, it will take 1 or 2 hours. You need to give changes. You need to give them the brief on what they need to write, what they need to mention, and every single thing. ChatGPT help you do that in 10 to 5 minutes, and or any other AI tool which are created for different use cases, which we will be learning in growth hacks as well. Coming here, the very first thing which we do on ChatGPT or any other AI tool is we write prompt. What is prompt? The question we ask to that AI tool is known as prompt. As simple as that. The next thing is, first, always remember, you might be getting prompt from me, Himanshu, or on the internet, or you might write your prompt by yourself. Always remember that you read that prompt carefully. When you read that prompt carefully, you also make changes in that prompt and you write the detailed prompt. ध्यान से समझो. If I ask you casual questions, you are going to give casual answers? Yes or no? Yes or no? Casual questions will always give you casual answers. If I ask you in-depth question, you will give me in-depth answer? Yes or no? Same way, AI tools work exactly like this. Same in-depth question need to be asked in every single prompt. So I have written this prompt for you guys. And if you read this prompt, it is, help me write 7 days email sequence. Now it can be, for example, the prompt which you have written is for email sequence. Can I write the email sequence for my WhatsApp marketing? Of course you can do that. So instead of this email, what you can do, you can change this to WhatsApp. As simple as that. Now the email sequence will be written, or the sequence will be written for 7 days is for WhatsApp. We are going to keep it email only. The next thing is for my users who has done ad payment info on my website but not yet purchased my product. Now remember this, guys. This is a prompt for e-commerce business. Okay, no problem. You can change this. Those who have shown interest in my services. What kind of service you sell, my friend? For example, digital marketing service. Right? This is how you write. You need to mention what you are selling. It can be a product or it can be service. You cannot write this as a product or service. You need to explain that. Are we clear? Are we clear about 3 things, which is email or WhatsApp? You make changes on this part. You make changes on ad payment info ko, you make interest if you are lead generation, right? Once we do that, so for example, I'm going to keep this as it is, ad payment info on my website, but yet not purchased my, for example, Facebook and Instagram workshop. I'm going to mention more details, like it's a 3-hour live workshop, for example, 3-hour live Facebook and Instagram workshop. Okay, now then what you do, we are giving the details about our product which we are selling, but what type of sequence you want to write. So for example, you might know your customer, how they behave, how they interact with you. Okay, and for that you need to create different kind of strategies. What I have understood, for my customers, we need to build FOMO. What is FOMO? The simple definition of FOMO is fear of missing out. Okay, so if I tell my customer that there are only 10 seats left, they tend to take more faster action. Same way, you will be able to understand for your customer. You find out that your customer take action only and only if you give them discount. Give them discount and ask ChatGPT to mention the discount part as well. So for example, write entire sequence that create FOMO and also give eye-catching subject line for every single email, plus give discount in 4th and 5th email sequence. right? This is the prompt, and we are going to paste this prompt on ChatGPT, and we are going to click on send. Now here's the entire 7-day flow with subject line, with fear of missing out of component in our every single email sequence. And as we mentioned that I want discount on fourth and fifth email sequence. I'm not going to read any email. I'm going to directly come to fourth email. Can you see this? 10% additional of fourth email. Fifth email. कहाँ पर गया? We come here. Click here.
Subject
The
line.
discount expires tomorrow. Right? Also, now we are going to read every single email and I'm going to help you understand every single thing. You are almost there, just one step away from an exclusive workshop. You know how it is able to write this exclusive workshop? Or how does it know that they are just one step away? Because I have given that information. Casual questions give you casual answers. In-depth questions give you in-depth results. If you read this,
Before Naveen moves forward, how many of you just mind blown by seeing that just putting a single statement can give you a 7-day sequence that you can apply on your email list? And now all the people who are coming in would be continuously receiving an email from your side, and you're continuously doing follow-up on automation. So what we have done is we have automated your follow-up team forever. That means you never need to hire someone to do follow-ups, or you never need to do that manually. You have an email sequence that is working with you 24/7 and is converting people on the back end while you work on the main important parts of your business. How many of you are just mind blown?
Rajan, Deepak, Devansh, people are just typing in MB in the Zoom chat. Bravo, people are typing in bravo. Awesome, guys. Great. Great. Now, guys, one more thing which I want to add. This is not an end result. You have just got the first draft. Okay. Now, what you can do in case you go through this entire flow, entire email sequence, if you want to make changes in any email sequence or any email which have been drafted by ChatGPT, you can simply ask ChatGPT to do that. For example, this is the first email. I can write make or add FOMO in the first email in the subject line. For an example, the moment I do that, I will be getting the subject line. Limited seats left. Secure your spot for the exclusive 3-hour live Facebook and Instagram workshop. Whatever customization you want to make, depending upon your product or service, you will be able to do that with the help of ChatGPT without taking help of any content writer or without paying them thousands or lakhs of rupees every single month. Yes, MB in the Zoom chat, come on. You want to add anything, Himanshu?
Nothing. I'm just mind blown by seeing how easy it is. And you can use ChatGPT as an email marketer now. We don't need to hire email marketer. Technically, Naveen has saved you 20,000 rupees a month, because to hire an email marketer and make him brief and do all of that would take your 20,000 rupees a month, plus would get your 3 to 4 hours every single week invested on the email marketer to do the work. But now that has been done, and in 10 minutes you have a sequence. You can use this sequence infinite times, and a 7-day sequence can also be turned into a 70-day sequence. Think about it.
Yes. We have saved 20,000. I want to save more 20,000 by giving you the WhatsApp marketing prompt as well, by simply changing this email to WhatsApp. One sentence and boom. All the results are precisely for your WhatsApp sequence, which you are going to do using WhatsApp API based tool. Amazing. Superb. Come on. Eighth wonder. Can you please type in the prompt in the Zoom chat? We'll be doing at the end of the session, so stay on the call. We'll be doing. There are multiple things which we need to share with you. So we will be doing that in one go. So stay on the session till the end. Okay? Chalo. Now, next topic. Manshu, go ahead.
Thank you so much, Naveen. Excellent job done. How many of you just mind blown by Naveen's session? A me in the chat box or a MB in the chat box? Mind blown? Okay,
Awesome.
okay. You want Naveen to share more mind blow growth hacks? Well, he will be coming back. But before that, we need to understand one thing. Himanshu, my sequence is ready. I understand that you made me understood the maths of business. But Naveen said one thing, which is I need to create a good offer. And until unless the offer is not good, the sequence would not be of use and people would click less and give less payment info. Yes or no? Everyone was seeing that screen and was like, oh shit, I don't have a good offer. What if I tell you that I'm going to give you a mathematical equation, not some woo-woo stuff, a mathematical equation to get your offer 2 times converting right now on the call? Would that be powerful? Awesome. If that would be, let me share my screen and let us start off with today's part of offer creation. Before we move forward, we need to understand what is an offer, right? What is an offer? Well, an offer is nothing. An offer is simply the transaction. Literally, it is the starting point of a conversation made to initiate a transaction with the potential customer. In other words, it is literally what you are giving in exchange for their money. That means whatever you have in the marketplace, right? This is you and this is your customer. Whatever you have that you want to give them and get in exchange money for that, this initial point is called as an offer. And the better this is, the better your business, right? So if you're taking notes, write this down. Offer is directly proportional to business growth in sense. That means the better the offer you have, the better the business growth you will have. As simple as that. Right? Let me give you a simple example of this. How many of you have heard of a company called Domino's? What they did, they had the same operations, same email sequence, same everything. They just introduced one offer. 30-minute pizza at your home, or else it becomes free. What happened? Boom, crushed the market. I'll give you another example. Companies like Airtel, Idea, all are fighting. And here Jio comes and be like, you know what? 4G SIM, 1 year, absolutely free. Boom. Again, market destroyed. What changed? Only one thing, offer. The offer is so compelling that people can't resist. And when people can't resist, your business automatically grows. As simple as that. So what is an offer, guys? What you give in exchange of money. That's it. That's your offer, right? Now, we just don't want an offer, right? An offer is something that anybody can make. We just don't want an offer. What we want is called as $1 million offer. An offer that is so good that people feel stupid saying no. How many of you didn't believe in Jio when it came out, and then after 6 months when everyone is using it, you felt like, oh shit, I missed it? How many of you get excited when you order that pizza because you know in 30 minutes it would get free? Right? The offer is so freaking good that people feel stupid saying no. And now I know what you're thinking. How do I make myself so freaking good? Right? How do I make my company? I'm not Mukesh Ambani. I'm not Domino's CEO. I don't have thousands and crores of rupees saved in my bank account. I don't have like 600 employees working inside me. What should I do? Well, we have a mathematical equation. And every company that has done that, I'll give you example of Jio, I'll give you example of Domino's, I'll give you example of a normal gym. I'll give you all these examples and exactly show you that if you apply the value equation to your offer would not get incremental growth, but would get exponential growth. And your offer in 6 months would kill out the market. If you see me and Naveen everywhere on Facebook ads. If you see me and Naveen everywhere on YouTube ads, is because we have dialed in the science of offer creation and ads. We multiply our offer and now we show ads to thousands of people and they keep on buying that offer, which keeps on growing our businesses. As simple as that. One thing you need to remember is people love to buy, but they hate being sold. Excellent concept to understand. People love to buy but hate being sold. How many of you get excited on the day of shopping, especially ladies in the house? How many of you get excited when it's a day of shopping, where you are going to go for big bazaar or you're going to go for your accessory shopping or clothes shopping, and you're very excited for the day because now you'll try a lot of outfits and you'll wear a lot of clothes and you'll enjoy the day, right? So you love to buy technically. But how many of you hate when someone with an encyclopedia comes outside your house and starts selling you that encyclopedia? Well, in both cases, you're transacting something, right? Then why one time you're very excited while the other time you're not? Is because in the first scenario, I'm creating a buying scenario. But in the second one, I'm creating a selling environment. How many of you understood the difference? You know what's the difference between going from buying environment to selling environment? Creating a mind-blowing offer. When Zara says we are giving 15% off, your family is ready for Sunday outing. But the encyclopedia guy has nothing to offer. It's just a book that he's pricing something on. And when there is an offer missing, people do not love to buy, but they get the feeling of I'm getting sold to, which they hate. And in your case, 95% of you people are coming into the hate category. Yes or no? That means when you try to sell, they give you objections, they run away from you, they don't want to see your messages, they don't want to receive your calls. While in case of your competitor, they want to receive the messages, they want to receive the mails, they want to receive the calls, they want more discounts. Yes or no? Lovely. Now, once we have understood that what we want is called as $1 million offer, then the secret is this. If you can create $1 million offer, then you can create $1 million business. Write this down. If somehow you understand the science of creating $1 million offer, you can create $1 million business. And especially if you understand how to create $1 billion offer, you can make $1 billion business. Right? Here's what Elon Musk is doing. You know, guys, I have an offer for you. You pay me X amount, I'll take you to Mars, make you tour Earth, and bring you back. Isn't that $1 billion offer? Guess what he is? A billionaire. Here's Mark Zuckerberg. Be like, hey guys, I'll create a platform where you put money one side and you get money double of that outside. That's $1 billion offer again. Guess what? Mark Zuckerberg is a billionaire. Does that make sense to everyone? Yes, no in the chat box? Yes? Super awesome. Now, once we have we need to understand what is the goal of $1 million offer. The goal of $1 million offer is to make an offer unique and to make it so unique that it does three things. Number one, there are no competitors left due to that offer. When Domino's launched the offer of 30 minutes pizza, it is not competing with Pizza Hut or McDonald's or any other franchisee. Because the offer is $1 million offer, which makes the company unique and there are no competitors left. The second thing that happens is people stop comparing prices. If you get this continuous objection of your price is too high, I can find it cheap anywhere, it is too expensive, that means your offer is not crafted in a way and is not unique in a way in which people stop comparing prices. And the third is they don't look at price and they look at the value you deliver. And once you can change the lens from price to value, everything changes. How many of you think that the prompt alone, that one statement that Naveen has given you, is worth at least $1,000. Yes or no? Everyone. Like minimum worst case scenario that is worth $1,000 easily. Yes, because it has replaced 20,000 in your life every month. Now imagine I am giving out the offer that I will sell you one statement for 1,000 rupees, but that one statement will save you 20,000 a month. Would people be ready to pay 1,000 rupees? Yes. Otherwise, people would use the whole prompt sequence and everything, but still not able to do that. That's about uniqueness about the offer. Does that make sense to everyone? Lovely. Very nice. Very nice. Now, why this becomes so important? The reason we need to make $1 million offer and a generic offer would not work to grow your business is because it allows you to create a new market for yourself. When you create a new offer, you are only the seller and nobody else. And that's why customer purchase on based of value instead of price. And when the transition happens, there's zero competition left. You basically decommoditize your offer. That means you grow from a commodity business to a decommoditized business. Let me explain. Nike is a company that sells shoes. A shoes is a commodity. Anybody in the world can make a shoe. But because the positioning of that offer, the uniqueness of Nike's offer is so unique that they create a different market for themselves. And now Nike can sell its shoes much more higher because it has decommoditized itself. An investment company that takes your money and invests your company is a company that is commoditized offer. But Motilal Oswal is a company that decommoditized the offer by making the offer unique. A normal pizza is a commodity that you can make at your home. But Domino's create a unique offer to decommoditize the particular pizza chain, and now it can sell and become the only seller of that offer. And that's why make value based pricing and eliminate competition. Does that make sense to everyone? Awesome. One of the reasons that you are struggling right now to grow your business is because your offer becomes weak. And let me tell you what actually happens. This is how much effort you put to get one sale. You start running ads. Before ads, you do some extensive research, right? Then you make your ads. Then your ads go live and you put a form over there, right? So you make your website, you do some branding, all of that. Then after doing your graphic designing, video editing, all of that, once they fill the form, you give them a call or you send them an email or you send them a WhatsApp, right? And after that also, they're like, okay, let's come in the final call and make a decision. And at that time, what you present is called as an offer. And people say no and go away. Your this much mehnat goes to waste because this is not unique and this is not on point. But here's the case. Let's say your offer is the best. I would say if you directly run ads for that, it would start selling itself. Yes or no? Amazing. Now, how many of you are ready to create your offer? Should we start the process?
Even before we
Yes,
start,
yes.
I want to add one thing, Ivanshu. Sanchit is saying for $1 million offer, you need to make $1 million promises. That is where we are going wrong, guys. It's not about promises. It's not about what your customer get. It's about what you show them what they are going to get. Nike example, Himanshu gave you the example, a very valid and good example. They are literally selling shoes, guys. क्या ही होगा शूज के अंदर? कंफर्ट से ज्यादा क्या हो सकता है? Just imagine about this. Shoes price is worth $3,000, $4,000. Can you imagine? Isn't it, guys? Able to understand offer. They have an offer. Apple headphone, Apple mobile. To some extent, we all know that Apple mobile are expensive. We justify that it's on security, उसका कैमरा अच्छा है, उसका प्रोसेसर अच्छा है, उसका ये अच्छा है, but we all know कि थोड़ा expensive है. I'm also using iPhone. I know it's a bit expensive, but because they have created their offer in such a way that we as a consumer justify the our purchase and justify that product जिससे हमको कुछ नहीं मिलने वाला. We are not going to get anything. The brand is going to benefited by that. So for example, if your product cost is 500 rupees which you are selling, but if you sell that for 1000 rupees and you create a better and good offer which Himanshu is going to teach you, even though you sell that for 1000 rupees, your customer will justify that purchase and they will fight with their friends and help them understand the purchase which they have made worth 1000 rupees is reasonable, whether it's product or service. That is the power of offer. As a consumer, you never blame a brand. You always justify as a consumer yourself and to others. Himanshu, go ahead.
Lovely. And now, once you have done that thing that Naveen just said, which is make your offer very unique, make it stand out from the marketplace and get the offer right. So you get the offer right. You know what happens? You suddenly start getting more leads. You know why? Because your offer is so freaking good that people tell other people about it. You suddenly start getting more sales. Why? Because your conversion rate improves because the offer is good. You suddenly can sell at a higher selling price. Why? Because your offer is good and you are the only seller in the market for that. It's on you how much price you want to charge. And because of all these things, you suddenly have more profits in your business. And that's why this is named as Business Profit Bootcamp, because ultimately we want to increase your profits. Does that make sense to everyone?
Yes or no, guys? Quickly. Chalo.
Now,
Awesome.
You might be thinking, Himanshu, give me an example. I can't get this thing in my head. How do I create my offer unique? Because everyone is selling the same thing. I am selling real estate, or I am selling some e-com product, or I am doing some makeup service, or I'm a technician. I'm a digital marketing service provider. What can I do in this case? Well, let me take you the most boring example, a gym. The most boring example, a gym membership, right? Offer one. This is a generic offer. How many of you have at least inquired one time in your life about a gym membership? Me in the chat box. One time you have to do that. Yes? Awesome. You went to the gym and this is what the typical language they use. Our membership is 1000 rupees a month. So for 6 months, you get the membership at 6000 rupees. If you book right now, we will give you 1000 rupees off. Yes or no? Every gym over the world is same answer. Very nice. Now, if over the world you get the same answer from everyone, that means this is a generic offer. This cannot create $1 million business. That's the first part. Here's the second offer I give you. I give you a Fat to Fit challenge program. Join our gym for rupees 8,000. You will lose 8 kgs in 6 months and get 50% money back. With that, we have 3 bonuses for you, in which we'll give you a customized diet plan, which is worth 2,000 for free. We'll give you 25% on protein powder, because once you get in the gym, you need to have protein, and we'll give you 2,500 off on that. And with that, we'll give you ready for you workout plan so that you don't need to hire a trainer for rupees 3,000 for free. In a second, guys, tell me, what would you choose? Offer 1 or offer 2? I see a lot of I am in. I'm not selling a gym membership, guys. I don't have a gym. But yeah, you got the point. Offer to everyone. Why? It is 2,000 rupees more expensive, 30% more expensive. Still, you chose that because it's an offer. Now, how many of you can see a difference? Now, imagine I run an ad on Facebook. It's like, hey guys, do you live in Indore? I have a Fat to Fit challenge program in this blah, 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 blah. Yes or no? Would that offer make people click? Would that offer make people come to the gym? Would that offer make us get calls? Yes or no? Do you understand how easy it becomes to create an offer? But how do I came to this conclusion? How did I made a normal gym membership offer into a Fat to Fit challenge program? Well, I did that because first, I'm a business coach. I understand how businesses work. And secondly, I used the techniques of value creation, which is a mathematical equation. How many of you would love to see the mathematical equation. How many of you would love to apply the mathematical equation in your business? Lovely. Now, if you said offer to, there's a science behind it. And the science is called as price to value discrepancy. Please write it down. Price to value discrepancy. That means what is the price and what is the discrepancy, right? So let me change the color. Let me go with the red one. No, let me go with the black one, right? So there's one thing called as price and the second thing is called as value. Can you see both those two things? Yes. Now this concept is primarily popularized by a person called Alex Hormozi. Now, if you see that there's something called as price over here, right? And there's something called as value over here. When the gap between value and price, where value is greater than price, you can charge more plus you have higher value to give. So you will automatically sell more. That means you will make green dollar signs, which is technically profit. The second point is called as the point of cancellation. This is the point where your price equals to value. When that happens, you become a commodity in the marketplace. You will get some sales, but you can't scale your business because the next shopkeeper as per your offer is exactly the same. If you say no to the customer will go to someone else. This is a position of price to value. If you consistently get this objection from your customers, which is I can buy from somewhere else, that means your price is equal to value. But in the earlier case scenario, value is greater than price. And here is when your business will go into dead zone. How many of you business owners are right now in debt or not able to get profitable cash flow into your business? Me in the chat box. For all those business owners, you are over here, which is value is less than price. Because don't tell me this, that the vendor you got in debt from is not paying anyone else in full amount. So don't tell me the person does not have money. The person has money, it's just that you are not getting paid for it. So your value is much lesser than price, due to which you come in the red zone where you either accumulate debt or you become out of business very soon. That means you have C scenarios where value is greater than price, where price equals to value, or where value is less than price. This is your red zone. Never go over here. This is for me also a red zone. Do not go over here. The only green zone is where you have your value more than the price. And when that happens, you scale your business to infinite heights. How many of you are clear on this? Me in the chat box. Very awesome. Now, once you have understood this, I have a simple question to you. There are two ways that you can win this game. The first way is to either decrease price if you want to maintain the discrepancy. That means there is a gap over here, right? Let's say your value goes down and down, so your gap goes less. So to maintain the discrepancy, you can reduce your price also, so that there's a continuous discrepancy maintained. Yes or no, guys? If you want to maintain a difference, you can keep on reducing your price so that there's a discrepancy made. The second option you have is to increase value, right? That means instead of decreasing the price, let's say everyone is charging this amount. Instead of doing that, you take your value up and you create a higher discrepancy. Which should be a valid option? You guys tell me. Option number 2, genius audience. Why? Because the lowest in price you can go is 0. My question is how low you can go? 0. You can't sell in -1, -2, -4 rupees. The lowest you can go is 0. But in value, you can go infinite up. because any number you pick is closer to zero than infinite. Wow. How many got a mind blow? Any number you pick is closer to zero than infinite. That means value can substantially go up, up, while price can literally go to zero and stop. That means if this is zero over here, this line is zero, you can't go below this. But in value, the sky is infinite. It's a black hole. You keep on going and keep on going. How many of you understood? Me in the chat box. Got it? Easy? Now you might be thinking, Himanshu, enough of this value. Please explain me value. Please give me a valid logic presentation of value. What is value? Well, we'll now come to that because we need to understand what value is. So what I will make you understand is called as a value equation. Please write this down. This would change your life forever. Value equation. Right? The first part of a value equation is called as a dream outcome, right? So in value equation, there are technically 4 variables, right? There are 4 variables in value equation. The first variable is your dream outcome. What is dream outcome? How meaningful is the result they will get by using a product or service? Let me repeat. How meaningful is the result they will get by using your product or service? If you sell t-shirts as an e-com brand, what is the highest dream outcome they can get? Look good. Yes or no? Now let's take example of Gucci. You look good, but you also create a status with yourself and you increase your confidence inside you and your self-esteem goes through the roof. Yes or no? Since the dream outcome is bigger, can they charge higher? Boom. See, I converted a t-shirt into something else. Every product you sell is giving a dream outcome to your customers. Your role is to figure out the dream outcome and increase the dream outcome through the roof. And when that happens, your customer is ready to pay any amount. Yes or no? Awesome. With that, we come to the second thing. The second variable in this, before that we have example, I'm really sorry. Before that we have example. Let's say I give you 2 scenarios. You can save rupees 2,000 in taxes every year, or you can double your salary in 60 days. What would you choose? Let's say you're an employee. What would you choose? Option 1 or option 2? Why option 2? Because it is a bigger dream outcome. To double your salary is a bigger dream outcome than to save 2,000 rupees in taxes. Yes or no? Right? With that, we get to the second one, which is called as probability. 1 second, guys. Some mistake. Sorry. Yes. We come to probability, right? That means what is the probability? How likely do they think they can achieve the dream outcome? Let me repeat that again. How likely, not you think, they think they can achieve the dream outcome, which is your second variable of the value equation, right? Probability of achieving. I have an example for you. Let's say you want to get your surgery done. You have 2 options. Let a doctor with 1 month of experience operate on you. Second, let a doctor with 20 years of experience operate on you. What would you choose, 1 or 2?
Even though the doctor with 20 years of experience is charging you 3x or 4x higher amount.
Exactly. Let's say this doctor charges you 10,000 rupees. This doctor charges you 1 lakh rupees. Still, what will you choose? How many of you are understanding what is happening? Your brain is playing with you. Yes or no? And similarly is what you do when you create your offer. Right? Because in this case, you want a higher probability of achievement. You don't want to die in a surgery. And for that reason, you want a higher likelihood of achieving the dream outcome, that is to come out safe and remove your disease. And that's why you will not choose even a doctor with 20 years experience, you'll use a doctor with 35 years experience. Yes or no? Super awesome. With that, we come to the third variable, right? The third variable. Now, the third variable is called as time taken. That means how much time will it take to achieve that particular result, right? How much time it will take to achieve the following result. Now, let's take the example in which you have time taken. So you have two things on the top. Numerator में dream outcome and probability. Let me repeat again. Dream outcome and probability. In numerator, you have time taken. That means how much time it will take for them, not you, for them to achieve the dream outcome. When you are doing drop shipping, let's say you have an e-com business, when you do drop shipping, the product will arrive at their home in 30 days. And Amazon gives 1 day delivery. What they will choose? 1 day delivery. Why? Because the time taken is less. Again, I give you two examples. If you given an option to grow your business using SEO, that is organic search, and someone is charging 10,000 for that. Well, here Naveen comes. Naveen is like, hey, you can grow your business using paid ads that are scalable. And Naveen says, I'll charge 1 lakh. What would people go towards? The thing that takes 5 years to grow their business, in which it is SEO, if that takes 5 years, or something that takes 1 month. Does that make sense, guys? People would rather pay 1 lakh rupees and understand paid ads in full detail because they want to save their 4.9 years. Does that make sense? And now we come to the last variable, which is efforts needed. That means how much effort they need to put to achieve the dream outcome. Let me repeat that again. How much effort they need to put to achieve the dream outcome. Not you, they. Because for you, it might be an easy work. For them, it is not. So that's why how much effort they need to put to achieve the dream outcome that we have established. For that, I have two examples again. Would you like to try to get an auto by going downstairs, going to an auto stand, bargaining the price, choosing an auto and then sitting in, or open your phone, book an Ola by a click of a button? What would you choose? First or second? Even though this auto after bargaining would have costed you 50 rupees, while this auto is charging you 120 rupees. Yes or no? Why? Because you want to save efforts. And to save efforts, you are ready to pay 200% plus price. Double se zyada. Because you want to save efforts. Does that make sense to everyone? Is everyone clear on these 4 words? Sangeeta is saying no one has ever broken this down like this before. That's why we are here. Right? Now, here is where the magic comes. When you start playing with this number. Now, if you take the value equation, this is what it comes to. And this is my secret to increase value. And value is nothing but dream outcome into probability divided by time and effort. That's it. And the only thing you need to do right now is increase the dream outcome and probability. That is the numerator above the line thing, and decrease the thing that are below the line, that is time taken and efforts needed. And if you can somehow do that, you would be able to create value beyond imagination. So right now, we are going to do activity. You will put in the Zoom chat on a scale of 1 to 10. On a scale of 1 to 10, where is your dream outcome right now? I would say I'm giving a dream outcome of 4. Whatever you guys give as a product or service to the marketplace, where is your dream outcome? Put in the chat box. I see 3, 2, 1, 7, 0, 9, 6, 4, 3, 5. Lovely. Now, On a scale of 1 to 10, what is the probability of your customer achieving the result? In my case, the probability is very high, because if someone comes in my coaching, the probability is very, very high. I would say 9, right? Because we know what we're talking about. 1, 8, 10, 6, 3, 5. And be honest with yourself. If you lie to yourself, your business will lie to you. Please write it down. If you lie to yourself, your business will lie to you. Very nice. Now, let's go time taken. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much time does it take, in contrast with the market that everyone else is doing? How much time it takes on a scale of 1 to 10? I would say that we do it in a pretty good time. So I would say I'm a 6 in this. Awesome, guys. I see a lot of answers. And now last is called as efforts needed, which is how much effort does the customer need to take? In my thing, since I'm giving coaching, they need to do a lot of work. I would say my effort needed is right now at 8, no, 7. Yeah, a good 7, I would say. It's on 7 right now, right? What would you say in your case? If I would be a digital marketing agency right now, this would come to 2, because the customer is not taking any effort. Does that make sense to everyone? Yes? Very nice. Now, add the numbers, please. Above comes 13 and below comes 13. My value equals to 1. If I need to increase this number, I need to increase this and decrease this. If somehow I can provide a value of 6, a dream outcome of 6, a probability of 10, an effort needed of 4, and a time taken of 3, what this becomes to? 16 divided by 7. That is 2.1. Wow. Right? I've just done the addition right now. For simpler calculations, you can multiply as well, right? So the reason I did addition is because I'm weak at multiplication. I'm weak at maths. That's why I did addition. You can do multiplication, okay? I need to open a calculator for that. That's why. But how many of you understood the point? How many of you just mind blown by seeing how easy this is? I literally doubled my value. I went from 1 to 2.1. Give me your number in the chat box, guys. How much is your V coming to? 1.1, 1.2, 0.2, 1.6, 0.6, 1.1, 2, 0.2, 0.5, 0.9. That is wonderful, guys. And now the only thing you need to figure out is, how can I increase the dream outcome? How can I increase the probability? How can I decrease the efforts taken by customer? And how can I decrease the time taken? How many see that's super easy? Yes or no? The best part about this is, do you see in this whole equation price mentioned anywhere? Because it is irrelevant. When you create value, price is irrelevant. And I literally prove it to you in front of you, that I never mentioned price anywhere in the whole equation, and still we are able to create value. Because value is dependent on 4 factors, not price. And the 4 factors are in front of you. And now once you know your value, then you decide your price. That means once you have increased your value, then you come to a conclusion of, this is how much I would charge. Not, oh, I can charge only 500 rupees, so my value is this much only. When you build a business on price sensitivity. I build a business on value sensitivity. Because I create the offer, I see how much value is there, and then I come to the price. But in your case, you set the price to be, oh, highest people pays 2,000 rupees to me. That means the value of maximum you can create is 2,000 rupees in the marketplace. And because you're playing on price, Soon you would come to a conclusion of V equal to P, not V greater than P. How many of you just mind blown? Devashi is asking, what about ecom? Is it applicable to that? Let me give you an example. You want an example of ecom? Here we go. You're giving a t-shirt, right? Now you don't sell a normal t-shirt. You're selling a print on demand t-shirt. And in that print on demand t-shirt, you have Michael Jackson. Now the dream outcome in mind of the person goes super high. Why? Because there's a celebrity associated with that. Yes. You simply tell them that if you buy right now, you'll get free shipping. And with that, I'm going to give you a 30% coupon for your next purchase. Did I increase value? Yes or no? Earlier, I was selling a t-shirt at 200 rupees. And now I can sell the same thing for $1,000. How many of you are mind blown? Simple example. Yes or no? Let's say I'm a Facebook ads agency. What normally people do? They charge 20,000 per month. Let's say there's service charge. Here's what I would say. Hey, I know my service. I'm going to charge you 15% of ad spend because I know I can spend more because I can acquire more customer at a lot cheaper price. With that, I'm going to give you my best sales script after working with 100 plus clients. I'm going to give you my 100 creatives that I've got more than 1% CTR. And with that, I'm going to give you a 7-day follow-up sequence that I learned from Naveen Parmar. Did I increase the value? Yes or no? Everyone, array, sir. How many of you are mind blown? See, it's creativity. Instead of you typing in the chat box, think about it. Yeah, what can I do? Why am I able to create your offer and you yourself not? Right mindset. It's lacking over here, due to which you are not able to do that. Powerful? Yes or no? I see Ronnie Pukret saying speechless. Honey, when speechless, after seeing the value equation, you're like speechless. SL in the chat box. Yes. And the reason in starting I said my probability is 9 of watching the result is because I create these things like with my students. So when we sit, I create this kind of things and they start making money because the offer is so good. Naveen, you want to add something?
So the thing I'm going to say, there are people who are like that, how can I do it for my business? Or Himanshu, help me do it for my business. Guys, the one thing which Himanshu has mentioned, that creativity. It's not that you can do it in a day or you can do it right after the class. You need to create multiple offers, right? Now, at a moment, Himanshu is able to give the example of t-shirt or an ad agency. To be very honest, to be very frank, we had no discussion of giving example of these two types of businesses. Himanshu did it right now. You might have seen my face when he was giving this example कि ये तो हमारा discussion हुआ ही नहीं था. How he is able to give it because he has created more than 500 or 1000 offer. Is that right, Himanshu?
Yeah, easily.
वो experience से आएगा. Create offers. You create offers. You will find yourself that yes, it is worth to launch this offer or not, whether it's on website. So for example, if you do it for your business and it's an e-commerce business, so Naveen, how or Himanshu, how do I do for my e-commerce business? Because if I create a value equation, I can help people understand on the call if it's a service-based business or if I'm doing a lead generation to sell my product. But how do I do that for my e-commerce business where I'm selling a t-shirt or a watch with the help of website and just by running ads? You do that with the help of your video ads, image ads, and landing page or a product page. You mention these things on these pages, which will be helping you create a lot of value. And you also make them realize the time it will take or the efforts they need will be very low. And you do that on the website itself. You don't have to get on a call with your customer in order to help them understand the entire value thing.
I'll give you a simple example. Okay. If you want to learn e-com again, I'll give you an example of one of my clients. Okay. Naveen, can I share that?
100%.
Sure. So I had one of these e-com clients who used to give this kind of chairs. So these chairs are gaming chairs. You need to assemble these chairs. I had a client like that, right? I'm talking about like, I think 10 months back or 1 year back, right? I had this client and the client came on the call with me. He's like, Himanshu, I don't know what to do. They are not selling more than 14,000 rupees chair. What can I do? Blah, 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 blah. So I said, let's fill the dream outcome. So I was like, what's the dream outcome you give? He's like, the dream outcome that we give to our customers is they will feel comfortable. They would be able to sit longer hours, blah, 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 blah. I was like, so what I would say? He was like, put it as 6. I'm like, cool. What's the probability? He's like, the probability of achieving this is a 7 because they will assemble the chair and use it. I'm like, cool. How much effort is needed? He's like, a lot of effort is needed because you need to assemble the whole thing. So I'm like, very nice. How much would that cost? How much would that come to? He's like, that would come to a good 8. I'm like, nice. Time taken? He's like, it would take 1 hour for the customer to do that. So I'm like, is it 6? He's like, 6. Now, what I did was simply increase the numerator, decrease the numerator. I asked the person, can you hire someone on a freelance basis, pay him $1,000 to go to the customer's address, fix the chair, get it ready for him, and leave the place? Can you do that? He's like, yes. And then that will bring the effort to 2 and time taken to 2. Yes or no? A person with 1,000 rupees freelancing, that means if the chair is costing 14,000, now we are charging 15,000. Can we do that? Yes or no? And now the probability also goes high. It comes to 9 because the chair will get assembled. It will not be kept somewhere, right? Because of laziness of the customer. And what if you could add their favorite Avenger on the gaming chair? Would that be powerful? He's like, yes, we can do that. I'm like, very nice. That comes to 8. See what I did, guys? Now, can we sell the chair for 22,000, for 26,000? And now we run a limited time Iron Man edition for 30,000. How many are trying to get it? What I'm trying to say. And I did this for 15 minutes and the business owner was like, wow, never thought about this. And the moment he did that, you know what happened? Sales increased by 4.2x. 4.2x. One offer change. Same ad spend, same everything. 4.2x. Powerful? Super awesome. Super awesome. Now, do you realize how simple it is to provide more value? If you have an equation in front of you, I would say print this out on a paper and put it somewhere in your room and keep on checking that every single day to see how you can improve it. If you ask me, well, I have a whiteboard over here. And if I can show you from here, I don't know. But last thing I was doing was creating an offer only for my customers, right? I have clients, so I'm creating offers for them. Does that make sense? Right? Now, do you realize how simple it is to provide more value and beat your competition by following the value equation? How many feel that me in the chat box? Because more value can lead to more price. More price equals to more profits. And that leads to finally what you want in life, which is a richer you. So that was the value equation. How many of you felt that powerful and were mind blown and are speechless right now after seeing that? Yes, done. Would you like to cover some growth hacks now? What if I mind blow you around 5 times in the next 30 minutes? Would that be okay with you? Yes. So what happened was Naveen and me were sitting on a video call and we were discussing what are some things that these business owners feel is impossible. This cannot happen. And we were like, let's solve it for them. Would you like to make the impossible possible for absolutely free? A hell yes. A big yes. And not for 1 or 2 things, but make 10 impossible things, 10 possible things for absolutely free. Yes? If you are okay, then here's the first thing I present you. Growth hack number 1. What if I tell you that you can find anyone's phone number or email on the internet, even of celebrities? What? Imagine you want to make a celebrity a mentor, but you can't reach out because you don't have their WhatsApp number. Imagine you want to close the CEO of Pepsi, but you can't find their number. Imagine you want to find the top HNI clients, but you can't find their email or WhatsApp. What if I show you that right now? Wow. And that too absolutely for free? Yes. Would that be powerful? So let's go to this tool. The tool is called as Signal Hire. For that, what you need to do is you need to go on LinkedIn, right? You need to go on LinkedIn. Once you go on LinkedIn, you need to simply type any person that you want the phone number of. I will right now take an example of Ankur Wariku. How many of you heard of this guy? You've seen his ads, Ankur Wariku? Yes, no? Phone number chahiye uska? Should I drop the phone number live in this workshop right now? Let me type over here Ankur Wariku. Do we see Ankur Wariku over here? Let me click on this icon of Ankur Wariku. Original profile, yes or no? 2 million followers, yes or no? Now what I will do is I will simply come over here on this Chrome extension. I'll drop the link of this, guys. Don't worry. Right now, just see the screen. You see this option of Signal Hire? Anyone can see that? Now I'll click on this button and boom. Mind blown in the chat box. If you're mind blown that I have got phone numbers and email of Ankur Wariku that are working right now because there's a green signal right there. And I can literally WhatsApp him. If you don't believe me, please go Truecaller because I've used this and it works. I'm not joking when I say this. The reason I am on the biggest podcast of India is because of the reason. I can find anyone's phone and email, guys. How many of you mind blown? Let's do another time. How many of you know? Okay, Kunal Shah. How many of you know about Kunal Shah? Kunal Shah, Cred founder, yes or no? Even bigger guy, yes. So much security, billionaire, I think soon to be. Yes. Let's go to Kunal Shah. Let's go Kunal Shah. Let me open his profile. 1 million approximately followers. I come over here. Let me click onto Signal Hire. Boom. Mind blown in the chat box if you're mind blown. Wow. Imagine the amount of networking you can do. Imagine the amount of sales you can close. Imagine the number of people you can reach out. Imagine the type of client you can reach out. Now you're not reaching out to normal leads. You're reaching out to top HNI people. How many would like to know advanced strategy that I used to close the top of the industry? Would you like to know advanced strategy? Here's what I did. How many of you know custom audience? Naveen has taught you a concept of custom audience. Me in the chat box. Yes. If you don't know, I'll explain you. Custom audience basically, you upload an audience to Facebook and you say, Facebook, target this audience. That's it. I went to this tool. I scraped out data of 4,000 people who are top in my industry or top clients that I want to close. I made an ad specifically targeting those people. I upload that as a custom audience, put 500 rupees a day and target the top 4,000 of the industry. Wow. One sale was 18 lakh rupees. See, creativity. Did anybody taught me this? Did Naveen taught me this? No, it's creativity. You just use the tool that you have. You put creativity, you get an answer and you test it out. For all the agency owners out there, you want to close the top? I've given you a strategy. For the real estate people, you want to close the top? I've given you a strategy.
So this is what you do. One of the thing is you get the email, phone number, you create the custom audience, you run the ads, and you can also start the 7-day email sequence, 7-day WhatsApp sequence, right? Creativity.
Think about a cold email sequence. Himanshu, I don't have 500 bucks to spend a day. Well, send a cold email. Who stopped you? Is that powerful? Is Bill Gates on LinkedIn? Let's find Bill Gates' number also. Yaar. Khatam karo. बिल गेट्स कर दूंगा, सब सॉर्ट हो जाएगा. एवरीवन, yes or no? If I get Bill Gates का number right now, would that mind blow everyone? Very nice. Let's click on this tool. Let's click on reveal contacts. 3, 2, 1. And here it is in front of you. Bill Gates का contact number, email and everything that you want. Mind blown. All the emails that he has used ever. If you see yellow, that means this is not in use. If you see green, that means it is in use. Now, how many of you want the link of this tool? Well, the tool is called as Signal Hire. I'm dropping the link. Oh, I'll drop the link at the end, Naveen, right? At the end, we'll share all the links. Guys, don't worry. We'll send all the links at the end. So those who stay till the end, we'll share all the links with you. Don't worry. Is it free? Did I pay anything, guys? Did I pay anything? And now you might be thinking, I can get Himanshu Agrawal's number through this tool. Well, I'm more smarter than that. I'm the principal of this school, so I know how to get that done. If you find my number, you'll find the number of my EA. So congratulations. Don't try. Chali, would you like to know the second one? Second mind locally ready? Everyone. Ready? Growth hack. And guys, this one. Okay, let me just show you and then you'll say me. How many of you have this problem that I cannot show my face in my ads because I'm camera shy, or my product is not like that, or I find problem with video editing? It's too complicated of a process. I'm not able to create engaging ads. I'm not able to create ads that get clicks, as Naveen says. What to do, Himanshu? I can't show face. I can't show my even photo. But I want to create an ad that would make people click. If I solve that problem for life, would that be worth a lakh rupees? A life for free, by the way, for life. Yes or no? Can I give you a lakh rupees of value right now? And by the way, all the things that Naveen and me teaching right now is surface for us. This is not advanced. If you're thinking this is advanced for you. What we practice on, what we try to work upon is like through the roof advanced. Okay? The tool that we have is called as Stomp Video. And now let me show you the power of this. What you need to do is, you need to simply go on this site and it would open like this. Once it opens like this, you need to type the written words that you want in the ad. You can use this through ChatGPT, or you can type your product description, or you can type anything that you want. You can take your Facebook ad ka copy, put it over here, it works. Is it clear to everyone? You just need to have text with you. Yes or no? Everyone clear on this? Awesome. Now, once that is done, you would simply come over here, and once you have pasted your text, you will come over here and you'll click on the button of preview, because what you will see now will blow off your heads permanently. When I say that, guys, I'm not kidding. What I did was just paste text, right? Nothing else. Did I do some magic? Did I do anything? And now check this out. I click on preview. 3, 2, 1. Video is ready. Would you love to see the video? Everyone would be typing. After seeing the video, you would be typing, or even seeing the 5 seconds of the video, you would be typing, I am mind blown. I'm guaranteeing you this. You will write on your own. Should I show you the video? Because I did this in 3 seconds literally. I copied text of my product, pasted it, nothing else. Here's the video.
Audio Jungle.
I rest my case. How many of you are mind blown by seeing how easy it is to create a video, a ad, a retargeting ad by just using text because you can't show your face? You can add images into this. You can change your font. You can add color. You can add font color. You can add background video. You can change the music. You can change the beats. You can do everything over here. If I cross this down, if you come to this option, see, you can make it horizontal. You can make it reel ad. You can make it square ad. Naveen has taught you now. Story ads, Facebook ads, YouTube ads, alag alag. Remember, you can do that. You can adjust width and everything. You can have text color options. You can have advanced options. You can do all these things for absolutely free.
One more thing I wanted to add, when you go on a website, you might see that I'm really sorry, the service is closed temporarily. Don't worry about that. You will be finding X icon. Can you please go on incognito tab, Manshu?
Yeah. So for example, this thing that you see on the screen right now, just wait for 2 seconds. The founder is simply saying you can donate money. It's not asking for money. It's asking for donate money. Click on this cross icon, wait for 2 seconds, gone. Now use the tool. As simple as that. Clear, everyone? Very nice. Super awesome. How many of you are mind blown again?
And one of the hack which we are going to ask you to do is use this for retargeting, right? So when people know about your brand, people know about your product or services, and when you show them this text-based ad, they will be able to connect with your product and services. Don't directly launch this ad to the people who are going to know about your brand for the very first time. So keep that in your mind when you create these videos.
Exactly. Super awesome. Would you like to know more? Or should we stop? I think we should stop now. Everyone is saying more. Why? But theek hai bhai, I have given enough value. I've saved you 1-2 lakh rupees already. Okay, let's go for one more. How many of you use Gmail? Yes. Now you might be outreaching to clients or sending some mails, prospecting, or doing something on email. Yes or no, every single day. Very, very, very nice. Very nice. What if I tell you that your Gmail account can become a Superman Gmail account and you can convert a normal account into a CRM, that is a customer relationship manager or a prospecting tool which can generate you enough number of leads, follow-ups and everything? Would that be powerful? And for absolutely free, by the way, that already lakhs of people are using. So you're not the first one to use. Well, I have a tool for that. The tool is called as Write Inbox, which is a Chrome extension. So if you come over here, you'll see Write Inbox, which is a Chrome extension. There are 12,000 customers reviews. That means approximately 1 lakh people would have easily downloaded this. It takes 30 seconds to download this. And once you do this, you need to connect your email account. That's it. What do you get in this? Where it converts your normal email account with features like this, where now you have a send later option into email. That means you can choose the option of sending later. If you don't want to send the email right now, choose 12 a.m., choose 3 a.m., and that email will go exactly at that time. How many of you would like to wish your customers birthday at 12 a.m. on their email, your best quality customers? Well, you know what? For my customers, I've already done that. 12 a.m. ke liye, I've set reminders for all my customers ka already for the year. I'm sorted. And my customers become super happy that Himanshu wished me birthday at 12 a.m. Reminders. You can add reminders for work. If you work with a team or you have a team and you remind them consistently of the work,
You send first email, and then you can add 3 reminders, 2 reminders, 4 reminders to that email. And now that person would receive reminder every 1 hour, every 6 hour, every 8 hour about that particular email, and the work would get done by you sending one email. Wow. You can add private notes for your eyes only. If you somehow send an email, but you forget what was this about after 3 months, you can add notes to it. You can have your templates already synced in your Gmail account. You click a button, all the templates load, choose a button, the email is written. Wow. You can add sequences. Everyone was asking me, how do I use this system? How do I apply the system of sending sequence? Well, for free and at low scale, you can definitely use Write-Inbox, where you can create a 7-day sequence, send the first email, and now the sequence will keep on going for the next 7 days. You can add email signatures. You can sign in as a sales team. You can sign as a marketing team. You can sign as salesman. When I started my business, I was the only person. And at that time, I had to show big companies that I have a sales team, I have a HR, I have all this. So what I used to do is I used to create multiple accounts, and with multiple accounts, reach out to the same company, HR, sales, and all of that, so that I can show that I'm a big company while I'm not. With that, you can do CRM synchronization. That means you can have your CRM synced into Gmail, where you can exactly see how many people opened the email, how many clicked, how many are prospects, how many are leads, how many are converted. You can embed GIFs. You can have recurring emails. If you want to send your best powerful email every Monday, you can put a recurring email to selected list, where that email will be sent to the whole list every Monday. With that, you can have smart link previews. You can do email tracking on whom clicked, whom opened. You can do mail merge and send cold emails outreach with Gmail. Wow. You can do email encryption, and you can pause your inbox to become more productive at that time. Is this powerful? And this is how it looks like. If you go to, so let me just log in into this. I'm already logged in. If I click on this, 1 second, I click on the extension, I refresh this page. Sign in, you'll see the option of this. Once you click, you need to click on the email that you used. You click on allow. Once you do that, your Gmail would turn into a different Gmail, right? You will see some extra options coming into your Gmail, right? And the extra options, continue with this, free mein, let's go. And now, if I click on a compose, you will see multiple options over here. Can you see send later? Wow. Can you see over here? Track clicks, track opens. See over here. I can upgrade if I want to, but free I get everything that I want. I use the free version only, by the way, guys. Reminder, if you want to add reminder to this. If you want to have recurring emails, click on this. You can label as recurring, and now this email would recurring. You can add signatures with this. You can add templates over here. I want to write a meeting. I can click meeting, and meeting template is ready. I can set as default. I can make a sequence right now out of this. I can add GIFs. How do you think that's powerful? Now, if you see this option, this is schedule email to be sent later. This is see who opens your email. Inside Gmail only, everything is done. How many of you are completely wowed by seeing how dangerous this is? I see fab, mind blown, powerful, very powerful, super duper powerful, amazing, OP. Yes. Maza aa raha hai, guys? You want more, or should we end this? You want more? Okay, growth hack number 4. Ready for this? Ready for another mind blow? It's called as invoicing software. How many of you send invoices, but every time you go to Word doc, you change the invoice, then you somehow get the invoice, send it, then you forget the track,
then you can't mark it is paid by the customer or not, and you have too much problems with invoices. Me in the chat box. What if I solve invoice problem for life? Powerful? Well, for that, you need to use a software called Reference. I already have my account, so I click on my account. Once I log in, I would see a screen like this, right? So finally, I'm into my business. You can see my business logo is already there. Everything is there because I used to do this to create invoices. To create invoices, you simply need to choose only one option, which is create invoices, nothing else, right? There's the option of create invoice, and with that, you can start creating invoice. Though there are thousands of different services, profile, client and leads, accounting, invoice, everything, manage team, business settings, everything like that. But for now, what you need is just invoice creation. So I'll come to accounting. I'll click on invoices. Once I click on invoices, you will see that all the invoices I've ever created till now are over here, right? Over on the right hand side, I see all the options. I can open the invoice, I can edit the invoice, I can mark it paid, I can duplicate the invoice, I can send reminder by WhatsApp, I can send reminder by email, I can send an email, I can create a credit note. Imagine this, guys. Let's say you are a monthly retainer company in which you charge a monthly retainer of 30,000 to the client. You send on time invoice on WhatsApp and email to your customer every single month of 30,000 rupees. Would you collect more cash and would you have more cash flow? Yes or no? With that, you can also create invoice link. If I create the invoice link, I can take that link and share it with anyone. How do you create an invoice? Very easy, guys. Very easy. You simply go on the top, create new invoice. Once you do that, you put the invoice number, you put the invoice date and due date. You can add your logo if you want to. You put your details, billed by this. Billed to whom? So if I come over here, I have billed to, right? So let's say I want to bill to this guy, Swastik Nandakumar. I want to bill him. If I want to bill him, I'll come over here and then I can put my details. I can add GST, I can add currency if I want, I can add number of currency format, I can rename fields, I can do anything that I want like this. Does that make sense? Now let's say I give two services. First, I gave logo design. Quantity 1, the rate of this was 10,000. I click on add new line. The second thing I did was Facebook ad service. And the price of that was, let's say 30,000. Done. The moment I do this, you'll see a total INR in front of you. Convert it into words. You can add more fields. You can add attachments, like for example, reports of Facebook ad or whatever. You can add notes. You can add terms and condition. You can add contact details. You add your signature. If this is a recurring invoice, you click over here. This would go every month, or else you can send the invoice one time and you're good to go. Click on save and continue. 3, 2, 1. Check this powerful invoice looking super classy and awesome, ready to send to your client. Is that powerful? How many of you are mind blown? You can add GST, you can add payment, you can do everything. Come to the tool and you can do all of that. Yes? Awesome. Super awesome. Someone is asking, how do you add client details? Guys, that's a very good question. That's a very good question. I want you to look at my camera, right? There's a new technology that has come out. It is very amazing technology. How many of you want to learn how to add client details? Me in the chat box. Awesome. There's a new technology, guys. This technology is very recent. A lot of people don't know about this. And that's why it's very necessary to listen to me. The way you add client details is by Googling it. Common sense. Very uncommon. That's why 95% of business owners broke. Go to Google,
type reference software, add client detail, use it. But no, we'll waste someone else's time by asking stupid questions, which lead us to us becoming stupid. Why? And then we say we are not creative. The reason is because you ask wrong questions. Yes or no, everyone? In the journey of success, Google is your best friend. The ones who know how to use it scale faster than ones who don't. Very nice. Let's come to the main point now. Now, once you come over here, you can simply click on download. Or you can directly share this invoice by email, copying a link on OneNote, wherever you want. You can share this with all these things, or you can simply click on download, email this or WhatsApp this as you want, or you can WhatsApp it directly. If you click on email invoice, let's say, see, client details, blah, 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 send email, and this would send the email. And my work is done. And because I have right inbox in my Gmail account, what will happen? This would get tracked over there. And now I can add a reminder or a recurring email. How many see the flow of apps between each other? This would send with my email. Now over there, I have the reminder thing. I click on that, and now it would add a reminder to itself. And now the complete process is automated. Powerful. You can transfer this detail to an Excel sheet. You can transfer all the invoices to a tally. You can do everything possible. But for that, you need to use common sense. What we need to use, everyone, in the chat box? Very nice. Common sense. If you use it properly, you'll be able to do much higher level things in your business. Does that make sense? Everyone clear? Very nice. Also, this is an Indian company. So there's a number also available. The founder of this company knows me. We are good friends. You can call this customer support. It's very excellent. I'm telling you because I use it. Yes. Plus, it's an Indian company. Talk in Hindi. No issues. Sorted. Happy. Solved your problem. Very nice. Chaliye. Should we end today's session? Done. नहीं, अभी भी नहीं. लालच बुरी बला है दोस्तों. Anyways, let's come to growth hack 5. This would again mind blow you. Why? How many of you feel that you have a lot of content to post? You have LinkedIn articles, you can use ChatGPT to create content, you have AI tools to create content. There are thousands of things. You can create posters, videos, and text. But the problem is you're too lazy to post it. Me in the chat box, because I am that lazy person. And Bill Gates once said that he would hire a lazy person over a hardworking one. So now I want to prove the Bill Gates fact to you, that lazy people figure out better ways. What if I tell you that you can automate your social media for the next 2, 3, not months, but years, by scheduling your post right now, today, into the future with all the hashtags and everything? Can I show you that? That means you hiring for 20,000 a month a social media manager who just takes the post and posts it. I'll save that for your life. Would that be okay with you? Is it okay if I over deliver? Awesome. For that, we have our growth hack number 5. It's called as Publer. 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 This tool has multiple features that you can go with. Over here, you'll see the option of calendar. So over in front of you, finally, you have your monthly calendar. If you want to add something, you click on the calendar, you click on the plus, you simply choose the platform you want and the text you want. So for example, you want to post blah, 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 hashtag, blah, blah. You click on this button called schedule. There's an AI assistant to write the text also. You can complete the text with this. 3, 2, 1. Wow. I asked it to write a blah, blah context. I click on AI assist. It wrote the content for me. How many of you mind blown? Let's say I want to write
ग्लोबल वार्मिंग के ऊपर आई टाइप ग्लोबल वार्मिंग AI assist 3, 2, 1, and it writes something about global warming. Oh my god. Hashtags, because Publer knows what hashtag would work. Easy, guys. Did I do some magic in front of you? Yes, I did some magic. I'm called Jadugar. Once you have done this, you click on schedule. Before that, you need to select an account, right? I have in this account not added my accounts yet. For that, what you need to do is add your social accounts. Come over here and you simply add your accounts. You can add your LinkedIn, you can add Facebook, you can add anything that you want. Any account in the world that you want, you can add over here using this tool. Click on connect social account, see Facebook. Facebook के अंदर page, location, group तीनों available. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, LinkedIn, Telegram, WordPress, YouTube, Google My Business, and Pinterest, everything available. And now, whenever you want to post, you can select all the account at once, go to your calendar, sit and do for 22, 23rd, 24, 28, whenever you want, and your calendar is set for the month. The powerful part about this is you have the analytics option. And this would give you exactly analytics in this form for all the accounts at one place that you can use for yourself. How many of you mind blown? The analytics one is a paid feature. Rest everything is absolutely free to use. I want a complete mind blown if you're completely mind blown. You can add image, you can add GIF, you can add videos, you can add text, you can add hashtags. You can add everything that you want. You can make a carousel in this also. Totally possible. And now this is just basics. You want to get more advanced? You want to go more? Or should we end this? Sure. Now for that, we need to bring on Naveen. Can we have Naveen OP in the chat box? Do you want to get Naveen back? You want to get Naveen back? You want to show what Naveen knows? I see some hashtag Naveen OPs. Naveen, over to you.
Awesome, guys. Thank you so much, Himanshu, for sharing multiple growth hacks, helping community create offers. Guys, one word for Himanshu in the Zoom chat for the session which Himanshu has took for you guys, for the growth hacks which he has shared. One of my favorite growth hack is Signal Hire. We have closed multiple deals, Himanshu and me both. Like it's super crazy tool. And one of the tool is reference, which every single month I get all the invoices using references. Guys, start using this growth hack, start using all the tools which Himanshu has shared and create your offers. You need any help in that, we have something for you which will be coming to your way very soon. Having said that, I am going to share more growth hacks with you. And the growth hack which I'm going to share with you will be a bit advanced, but that advanced growth hack is going to blow your mind. And that is Clarity. This tool is by Microsoft. Now, what does this tool do? Now, I want to ask you one question, and this is a question which is very in-depth question. Okay, you have a website, you have a landing page, or you have a product page, you have a service page. But if I ask you that where are people clicking on your ad, or till which section people are scrolling on your ad, what will be your answer? What will be your answer? Do you know that? Yes or no? Do you know that? Not sure, right? You don't know that. I want everyone to go on the URL which I have shared with you guys. Everyone need to go on this URL which I have shared with you. Okay. Many people don't know that, right? Which is the landing page where people are clicking, where they are scrolling, what is the time duration they are spending on a website. And if I ask you to analyze your website, if I ask you to take informed decision, can you do that? right? We have structured our website. If you go on Skill Nation landing pages, you will find the flow of every single landing page is very different. We don't do copy paste thing. Copy paste से धंधा नहीं बढ़ता, याद रखना. As Himanshu said, common sense is not so common. Okay. Our landing pages might look similar, but they are not. The flow of every single page is very different. Okay. If you find this one of our landing page, you are not going to see testimonial till the fourth fold. Okay. You come, this is first fold, second fold, third fold, and then you see testimonial on fourth fold. You come on Facebook page, this is first fold. On the second fold, you see the testimonials. You see the screenshots of happy customers. How we decide that I want to shift my customer testimonial on the second fold? Or how we decide that we need to add the CTA button right below VSL? Or how do we decide different stuff? We decide that with the help of Microsoft Clarity. The very first question you might have, is this a free tool? It's 100% free tool. एक रुपया देने की जरूरत नहीं है. That is the reason we say growth hack. It's a growth hack. What you do? It's very simple. You go on this website. Okay, I'm going to go here. You create your account. It's very simple. Creating an account is very simple. Click on sign up. Connect it with Microsoft, Facebook, or Google account. As I say, Google account is the best way to create your account. When you do that, you will come on this website. Okay. When you do that, you will come on this website. Now, what you need to do when you come on this option, which is getting started, you simply find this option, which is install manually. In this install manually option, you get the tracking code. Now, how Microsoft Clarity will be able to track your users? How it will be able to do that? It will be able to do that if you paste Microsoft Clarity code on your website, landing page, product page, service page. So you simply get the tracking code, you copy this tracking code, okay, and then you go on your website backend. Now it can look very different if you have a Shopify website, WordPress website, Magento website, Wix website. Different website have a different backend. You simply paste this on your backend in the header section. Once you do that, you again come on Microsoft Clarity and you come on dashboard option. Okay. If you see, I have shared a URL of my landing page, and can you see how many users are there on my website as of now? How many of them are from PC? How many of them are from mobile? How many of them are from tablet? How many of them, which browser they are using? Which country they are from? How many of you, there is someone who is from Canada, Saudi Arabia, Singapore? Can I know your name in the Zoom chat, please? Which operating system they are using, right? This is the user information. Now, you will also get an idea. Of how users are going through every single page. Try to understand this.
What if I tell that Naveen just recorded you when you were on his landing page?
Correct. So I can take proper decision whether I need to move my one particular section above another section or move below another section. How? If you guys are not scrolling on certain point or you are stuck on certain section, that means you are not able to understand that point. I will also be able to understand that many people are able to skip the page on certain section. That means people are not able to understand that point and they leave the page. So I remove that point. That you will be able to do with the help of recordings. You will be getting a list of recordings. Now, this is a test account and test landing page which we have created specifically for Bootcamp. Okay, if you can see the URL as well. This is the test account as well. So you will be able to get all the recordings after 24 hours. Okay, after 24 hours, you will be able to get the recordings. Same way, you will be able to get heat maps. Now, what is heat maps? Try to understand this. You will be like, Naveen, I cannot go through the recordings. It will consume a lot of my time. What should I do? Heat maps is the savior. What is heat map? Let me show you. We come here, we find the image, and I'm going to show you the heat map. Right. This is the heat map. Just pay attention to this. You are going to see the exact same heat map for your website, landing page, product page. You will be able to see where people are clicking on your ad, what they till how long they are scrolling on each every section. So you will be finding out that till 50% of your landing page, for example, this is my page. What I have observed till this part, which is this masterclass is specifically designed for, till this part, 30% of people leave the page. Okay, till this part, 30% of people leave the page. So what I have done, I have added important information about this part. I have added important information about this part. Same way, you will be able to find out that people are not scrolling till the end and where people are living. So you will be able to add more information about the page where people are living. Same way, you will be able to find that, for example, this is my landing page. People come on this page and they don't click on this VSL. For example, people don't click on this button, even though you have this button. Then what you will find out that why people are not clicking. Maybe the color is not good. Maybe the video which I have added is not good. Let me change the color. Let me change the video. And then let me see for next 3 days that are people clicking on this button or are people able to go on the next step. Able to understand this? Yes or no? Wow, mind blown. One thing which I want you to keep in your mind, that the decision which you are take should be data driven. If you take data driven decision, my friend, no one can beat you. Not even $1 billion company. Skill Nation and Himanshu's Ice does not fear $1 billion coaching companies. We don't fear them. We take data driven decision and we know how we can make money every single day. You will be able to do that if you take data driven decision. And for that, this 6th growth hack will be helping you, whether it's about heat map, getting recording of your customers, and it will hide sensitive information as well. So your customers are also safe and you are also safe. For example, if on your payment page, there is an information where people need to add their credit card or debit card information, that will be hide. You don't have to worry about it. Clear? One word for this 6th hack, which is clarity as a software, that will be giving you a lot of clarity in order to take data driven decision for your business. Clarity, superb, amazing, magical, savior, super clarity, wow, great knowledge. It is different from Google Analytics. It is 100 times better than Google Analytics. Google Analytics does not give you heat map. Google Analytics does not give you recording of your customers. It gives you the flow and the traffic numbers only. That this tool will also be giving you. Excellent. Like Hotjar, yes, it is similar to Hotjar, but it is free. Okay? It is similar to Hotjar, but it is free. Awesome. Chalo. Is it safe for my viewer write and no due information get public? No, 0%. Can you see this? People will not be able to see anything and you will not be able to see their sensitive information. So don't worry about this. I am using this tool for Skill Nation. Himanshu is using for his businesses and landing pages. Don't worry. Now, the next growth hack which I want to share is you do a photo shoot. Okay, a product shoot. It can be a shampoo bottle, it can be your t-shirt, it can be your camera, it can be any kind of product which you have. But the product image which you think is not provoking. What you want is you want exciting background, you want different kinds of element in your product background. So people are able to, people get a desire to take action or buy your product which they see on the ads or on the website. You create a product page, but you are not able to add aesthetic images of your products. and you want to do that. Do you need help where AI will be adding the product background for you in less than 5 minutes? So you are not dependent on any freelancer or any graphic designer. They charge you bomb 5,100 rupees for every single product image which you create. How many of you need help with that? And we are going to do that in next 5 minutes. I'm not going to ask you to invest your 10 hours or 1 hour or 2 hours for that. It's super simple, super easy. And for that, we use Flare.ai. It's an AI tool that helps you add product background. What we do, we click on create with Flare. You will be able to come into your account. You simply click on create new project. When you click on create new project, it will be asking you to always upload your product photos. Okay. So whichever product you want to use or want to add background to, you simply upload that photo. For example, I'm going to go on my download section. I want to upload the product photo for this aloe vera gel image. Okay, this is a product image. I want to add the background. It's looking very bad. If you see the plain black boring background, I want to make it look aesthetic. How you do that? You simply first click on the open. Now, one of the most powerful thing about this tool is not every single time you will be getting the clear background image, right? Sometimes you might get the clear background image. Sometimes you need to remove the background of your product image. If you want to remove the product background, you simply click on remove and it will remove the background of your product image. Okay. And then you click on skip if you don't have the product background. You click on skip because we don't have the product background. When we click on skip, it will be asking us to define and describe the product which we are trying to upload. Now, there are two ways to describe any product. For example, you do it with the help of 1 or 2 words, or you write the entire sentence. This tool don't want you to write the entire sentence, but describe the product with the help of 1 or 2 words. So as what we are going to do, we are going to describe this with 1 or 2 words. So I'm going to write juice bottle. Okay? Done. I have described this, and then I'm going to click on done. And then you can change the position wherever you want to change. And then what you can do, you can scroll down and you can decide what product background you want for your product. I want this product background. I can have this. For this, I can have this. I want nature related because this is an, for example, aloe vera juice product. So I want something related to nature. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to find out and I'm going to select this. ठीक है, थोड़ा nature भी है, mountain है, flowers है, तो I'm going to select this. And once I select this, you will be able to see the prompt will automatically change. For example, if I select this, the prompt will change. I select this, the prompt will change. Everything will be done automatically. And then what you do, you click on generate. The moment you click on generate, it will take 5 minutes, max to max 5 minutes. And after that, your image will be generated in this particular option. And the image is already generated, by the way. I thought it will take around 5 minutes, but I'm also surprised. Ideally, it take 5 minutes. I'm being very honest. But this is the product image which we have. Okay, Naveen, can I download this image? Product image to ban gayi hai, but can I download? Can I use this on my ads? Can I use this on my social media post? Is this a copyright free image? Yes. A very big yes. Here you go. You right click on this. You click on download. और ये रही image. कहाँ पे use करनी है? Social media पे use करनी है. Ads में use करनी है. You want to use it on your product page? Guys, one word for this tool. Come on. I've already saved you 500 to 1,000 rupees for every single product image which you are going to ask a graphic designer to add product background. Be honest with yourself and be honest with me. Isn't it? Yes or no? Very simple, right? Now, but Naveen, tell me one thing. This is the product image. Now I want to remove these flowers. How can I remove these flowers? I have a product image or I have a service-based image or my creative or I have got an image or downloaded that image from internet and I want to remove the watermark from that image. How can I do that? How many of you need help in that? And not a help from a graphic designer or a Photoshop expert or without using Photoshop. I can help you remove any object, any text, any logo, any watermark from the image within seconds, not minutes, not hours, within seconds. Type in me in this Zoom chat if you want to learn. My danger is in my business is in danger. No, your danger is not in business. For example, you are a graphic designer. Guys, creative bano. Not every business owners know about this tool. And not every business owner will ever know about this tool. You can give them services. You can say, acha, graphic designers are charging you 500 rupees for single product background. I will charge you 200 rupees and I will give you on daily basis, I will give you or add product background to for your 10 or 20 or 100 images. You make in lakhs using AI tools for absolutely free. For example, after 6 months, this tool is free for now, but it get paid to who cares? You can pay. You already have set up the entire system where you are getting clients for. Creative bano. Chalo, let's discuss about the next growth hack, which helps you remove your product text, pictures, elements, watermark from your image. Which tool we use? We use cleanup.pictures. What we do when we come on the website, we simply select the image which we want to use or remove the element or text. Now what we are going to do, we are going to select some image of Himanshu. Let's use this image. Chalo, let's use this image. You got this image today, right? You got this image. Now, Naveen, I have a creative, but I don't have a editable file of that creative, and I want to remove certain element from that creative. How can I do that? Can I remove this text? Yes, you can remove this text. And how simple and how easy it is, let me show you that. Let me show you that. You skipped 8th hack, ruk jao. I will teach, don't worry. Focus on this. I simply select this. I select the text which I want to remove. We are discussing about text only, right? We are also going to discuss about the object as well. This is the text which I want to remove. 1, 2, 3 bhi nahi bolna pada. Can you see the line is already there? The structure has not changed of this creative. Naveen, I want to remove this text because I want to add something else. I cannot create the entire element. No problem. No problem. I mean, can I download this image once I remove all this? Of course, you can download this. The image is here. The image is in front of you. Edit, make changes, whatever you want to. Now, Naveen, I want to remove. We have added the background. Chalo, thoda creative bante. Let's try something which is difficult. We added the background with the help of Flare. But can we remove this product itself from the image? The product itself from the image. Let me try this. Let me try this. If I can do that, I'm being very honest. I have never tried this and I'm doing it for the very first time. Maybe it's difficult, but let's see if AI can do that. Let's see. Oh my God, the product image is not there. You can remove product. You can remove text. You can remove watermark. You can remove logo. You can remove the human as well. Human को गायब कर सकते हो. Let me do that. Let me do that. Here is the image of Himanshu. Let's try to remove Himanshu.
Yes, you can use this one.
Chalo. Let me remove Himanshu from this image entirely. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm just selecting Himanshu. I'm not using any tool, kuch aisa kar raha ho, like I'm selecting the mask in which Photoshop expert do. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Okay, just simply selecting. The way I draw, the way you draw on blank canvas, that is what I'm trying to do. Most probably it will be able to remove, but I guess maybe. Chal. Decent, not that good, but decent. Yes, yes or no, quickly in the Zoom chat. Yes or no. I select this once again. I select this once again and try to get it final touch. Awesome. Chalo. Let me select this once again. It will give a final touch. So जो भी miss हो गया है in the first draft, it will be able to get it done. Done. Awesome. If watermark are all over the image, then it will be tough. It will be tough, but you need to be creative and you need to put some extra effort. If the watermark or the image is worth $1,000, $2,000, and which you can't afford, you need to invest 10 minutes on that, right? If you are getting it for free, 5 minutes so you can give. Yes, yes or no. Awesome, awesome. So people who are thinking that we missed the growth hack 8, no, we haven't. We haven't. Now I want to give you something, or I want to ask you something, that how many of you are good at writing? Like you are excellent at writing. I ask you to write ad copy, you write within 2 minutes. I ask you to write your Twitter copy, you do it in 2 minutes. I ask you to write an email sequence, you do it in 1 minute. Excellent. Better than AI. Not at all. No, not possible. Impossible. You also need to understand, guys, that different platforms need communication in different ways, isn't it? The way you communicate on Twitter, you cannot communicate in the same way on Facebook. The type of ads you write on Facebook, you cannot write that kind of ads on YouTube, isn't it? Yes or no, isn't it? But what if you get a AI writer that help you write and help you select the platform, the medium for which you want to write content? What if I give you that superpower? And what if you can write content for your product page, for your products, description for your product name, service name, description for your service based website? How about that? It takes hours to write. Let's do that. Awesome. For that, we are going to use a tool known as simplified.com. Simplified.com helps you select what platform or for which platform you want to write. For example, when you create your account, now creating an account, I'm not going to teach you that. But when you create your account on simplified.com, by going on this URL, which we are going to share the URL of every single AI hack tool, which we have taught to you at the end. So don't worry. When you do that, when you come here on the dashboard page, you will be able to find multiple options. In order to write your content, you come here and you select AI writer. When you select on AI writer, you will be able to find AI templates, new documents, and blog wizard. Always select AI templates. When you select AI templates, it is going to show you multiple options that for which type of or what type of content you want to write. For example, you want to write blog outline, you can simply select blog outline and you just need to explain the product or the content or the type of content which you want to generate. Now, people who are asking that, Naveen, how it is different from ChatGPT. When you use ChatGPT, you don't get the options that you want to write the ad copy. First, you need to help ChatGPT understand that you want to write ad copy. Now, to some extent, ChatGPT is not built on current data. Okay. But this AI tool is built on current data. It knows what type of ad copies are working. Okay. What types of email are working, what types of contents are working for websites and different stuff. So it will be able to generate for you which is working. It knows the trend and on that basis, it will be able to generate. For example, Naveen, I want to create a website copy. You simply select the template of website copy and you will be able to find what type of content you want to generate. Do you want to generate landing page section? Do you want to generate subheading? Do you want to generate website meta description? You want product value proposition? What do you want to generate? For example, I'm going to take an example which everyone will be able to connect. We go into ads level and then we come to this, which is Facebook ad primary text. We want to generate the primary text. Okay. We click on primary text. Now you don't have to explain this AI tool that you want to generate primary text for your Facebook ad copy, which should have this. No. वो इस tool को पता है. What you need to do, you need to write simply your brand name, whatever your brand name is. Then you explain what you are selling, the offer which you have. So it's 3-hour live masterclass for business owners, helping them run ads on Facebook and Instagram and grow their business. Right? They will get practical knowledge. Done. Now I'm going to click on generate. I have simply explained what I'm trying to sell. What is my brand name? And I will be able to generate the entire ad copy. Can you see this? Are you a business owner looking to grow your business through Facebook and Instagram ads? Look no further. Skill Nation is offering a 3-year live masterclass specially designed for business owners like you. In this masterclass, you will learn practical knowledge and strategies to effectively run ads on Facebook and Instagram. Our expert instructor will guide you step by step, ensuring that you gain the skill needed to succeed in today's digital landscape. Don't miss out on this opportunity to take your business to next level. Sign up for our live masterclass now. If I would have given the knowledge about my who is the instructor, like about me and multiple details, it is a very basic prompt, but I share more details, I get better answers. Wow. Yes. What are the possibilities of this tool? People are asking, can I do this? Can I do that? Common sense. Create this tool, go into AI writer, AI template mein jao, find out what you can do. You can create emails, you can create cancellation email, confirmation email, follow-ups email, event promotional email, job description wale, sales demo call ke liye. You can create sales and marketing wale. You can create social media ke liye caption, headline, express your feelings, Twitter and Reels script you can create. Amazing. You want to create a script for your YouTube shorts? You can create that. For your LinkedIn profile, you can do that. For blogging, you can do that. If you have an e-commerce business, you can do that as well. Amazon product bech rahe ho? Do it. You are selling, you need product feature example, do it. Listing one-liner description, you can do it. Product names, you want to generate names for your product, do it. What is your product? It will be generating for you. Yes. For example, 2-day session for a business owner to teach them how to grow their business. Enter seed keyword. What? It's a coaching, right? It's coaching. I'm going to generate the name of this 2-day session in front of you. We'll be getting multiple example. Use creativity. Business Boost Bootcamp. Growth Mastery Intensive in Entrepreneur Success Summit. Can you see that? Name kahan se aaya? How we are able to come to this name? 2-day Business Bootcamp. Yes. Use AI tools. If you think, you sit, you think too much, you waste your time. You use growth hacks, you get mentorship, you learn from expert, you save a lot of time, you grow your business quickly. Yes, one word for this AI and growth hack. One word for this. Amazing, wow, mind blown, awesome, superb, game changing. It can write in different languages as well. Yes, it can. But there are few restrictions. Explore yourself. Toad Ford, no word, super duper. How many of you want to create your single page website? Naveen, I don't have a website, but I want to sell my services. Naveen, I don't have a product page, but I want to sell my products. I want a single page product, basically. I don't want to create a hi-fi website, but I don't have a time for that. I don't have a money for that. I need help in creating a website. How can I do that? How can I do that, Naveen? Can you help me with that? How many of you need help with that? Let's do it. Let's do it. And for that, we are going to use Gamma.app. This AI tool, this growth hack will help you create your single page website within 5 minutes. If I ask you, I want you to create your website within 1 day or within 2 hours, how many of you think it is possible? Before this session, Abhito, you will be like, yes, I can do that, of course. But be honest with you. Not possible, right? A day. And for absolutely free. Even though you think I will ask my editor to do it for me, without taking help from anyone, and for absolutely free. What about hosting? It's free. Domain, they will be giving, so you don't have to buy domain. You don't have to buy domain as well. You need a website, right? You want to show to people that this is my website, where you can find my product details, where you can find my service details. How we do that? Let's do it. Let's do it. For that, we log in and create our account. Very simple. Connect with Google and you will be able to come. When you come on this section, you will not find all these options. You will be able to find only 3 buttons. Will be create new with AI, new from blank, and import. When you want to create your web page, you simply click on create new AI. Okay. You click on create new AI and then you will be able to click on generate. Okay. Then you will be able to click on generate. The first option, which is generate. And when you click on generate, it will give you 3 options what you want to generate. You want to generate presentation, documents, or web page. As we want to create a web page, we click on web page. What we do? We explain the web page. What web page you want to create? I want to create digital marketing service page explaining about myself, about my services, and pricing. For example, done. Also, need to give them offers. Right? Once you do that, you click on enter. Make sure you are not going to find any next button. So once you write what type of product you want to or what type of web page you want to create, you click on enter button on your keyboard, of course. And when you do that, it will be showing you this format. This is what you want to generate about me, my digital services, pricing, an exclusive offer, why you choose me as a digital marketer, client testimonial. Contact me for more information. Even though I have not asked for this thing, but it is mandatory for a page to have, like contact information, testimonial, why you choose me. The AI is suggesting you. AI is smarter than you, faster than you. So it will suggest you much more things which you and me can't think. Once that is done, if you don't like this, you click on try more or try again and it will be showing you more result. And then you click on continue. Then you select the theme of the page which you want. Okay. Or you can, of course, for example, you don't want this theme, you want very different theme. You can click on surprise me. It's totally up to you. But I don't want that kind of theme. I want, for example, this indigo theme. It should look royal and rich for me. My preferences. Your preferences will be different for the businesses you are in. Okay. And then you can click on continue and wait for AI to work for you and write every single thing for you within 10 minutes. Within 10 minutes. AI generating, do not close this tab while generating in process. So let AI work for me. Let me sit, relax, think about how I can grow my business. Think about different strategies, what I can do. The images are already there. My services has been added. An exclusive offer has been done. Why the businesses should choose me in order to write or create, hire me as a marketer. Here are my client testimonials, what they have to say. Simple, effortless, easy. Structure is in front of you. How they can contact me. Okay. Can I share this URL with my people? Of course, I can share this URL with my people. The link is with you, my friend. You have the link. You have the link. But Naveen, I want to change this. I'm not John. My name is something else. Okay. My name is Naveen Parmar. Let me change it to Naveen Parmar. Naveen, I want to change the color. I don't want it white. I like yellow color. Okay. I like yellow color. Share here. Invite users to edit. You can copy link. Okay. You can give access to your team members as well, of course. One word for this tool, guys. One word for this tool. This can be used live. Of course, this can be used live. I've shared the URL with you. I want to change the theme. Once it is created, I can still change the theme. Okay, so it's not that एक बार create हो गया वो हो गया. Now, guys, people will be like that Naveen, but I want to connect my domain. उसके लिए थोड़ा pay करना पड़ेगा, guys. Being very honest with you. Now, if you think the AI tool is doing this much for you for absolutely free, do you mind paying $1 or $2 for an entire month where it helps you connect your domain if you want? But when you are starting, when you have a website, you can do it for absolutely free. It's you who want to connect your domain. If you want it, take a paid version and do it. If you don't want it, use it for free. Absolutely free. Make customization depending upon whatever you want to do it, and you will be able to do it. Can we add this page to WordPress site? No, you cannot do that. Awesome. One word for this, guys. One word for this 10th hack which you have learned right now that is helping you create your website within 5 minutes. Within 5 minutes.
You are just mind blown by seeing all the 10 growth hacks that Naveen and I have shared with you. How many of you can't believe your eyes what is happening? I told you in the start, we'll convert the impossible into possible. Can you see the impossible becoming possible? Possible in the chat box, you can see that. If you can see a continuous change of everything that you were saying that was impossible is now possible for you and for absolutely free. You have not paid a single penny to make that impossible possible for you.
Awesome, guys. So far we have gone from having zero to little knowledge on different stuffs to mastering maths of business, where we able to find out that what is the issue in your business and how do you actually find out the issue that helps you work on different areas of your business. And we also created the entire 7-day follow-up sequence using ChatGPT, whether it's an email sequence, WhatsApp sequence for your product, for your services, within 5 to 4 minutes. Along with this, Himanshu helped you guys create your offer and helped you understand that what offer can do for your business. It's not about the product, it's not about the service, it's about the offer which you create that helps you at much more price compared to your competitors, compared to big brands. At the same time, you charge more money without worrying about competition. It is offer, right? Offer, if you understand the importance of offer, if you understand that you need a help in order to create an offer, you need something that can help you create an offer, a killer offer that helps you sell at much more price. So you are able to increase the value, plus you are also able to increase the price for the exact same product, exact same services. Plus, after learning all of this, we learn insanely super powerful growth hack, right from getting details about Bill Gates, Elon Musk. You want details, you can get the details as well, except Maya and Himanshu, because we don't have our number. We are smart enough to remove that number. And how you create your website, you add product images, you remove that, and multiple other growth hacks that can easily save you at least 1 lakh rupees every single month with the help of this 10 growth hacks. How many of you agree with this? How many of you agree with this? With this 10 growth hacks alone, forget about offer creation, follow-up sequence, maths of business, which gives you a lot of clarity. This 10 growth hacks itself help you save 1 lakh rupees every single month. Mind blowing, agree, every single person. Now, guys, I have a task for you. How many of you are serious about your business? How many of you are serious about your business? Type in serious. Type in serious. I don't want you to type in me. Type in serious. SERIOUS. Now, those who are serious, of course, you want to learn more. And for that, I have a task for you. Now, the task for you is to watch any two case studies, and find out how implementing all these learnings which you have learned on day 1 and day 2 can change the way you make profit every single day, week, and month. How many of you are going to watch these two case studies using the link which Himanshu has shared in the Zoom chat? I'm going to open this in front of you. I'm going to
Hi, everyone.
this. Now, these are the multiple case studies of different business owners, from real estate, from healthcare, from e-com, from coaching, different kind of. Here is the case study of all these people. Okay, go and watch any two, and find out how this can help you if you implement this learning. So this will also motivate you implement the learnings for your business, and this will help you understand that how you can make profits if you implement them. How many of you are going to do this task? Type in I will.
Guys, these are the case studies that I've personally recorded, and these are my students, these are my clients, these have got results. So all the things we shared with you today, if you want to understand how you can apply that in your business, watch the case studies, because these people did and got this XYZ result that they're talking about. I have Zomato delivery guys who are now having digital marketing agency owners who are now doing 80,000 a month, 40,000 a week, right? So all these things are there in those case studies. Choose any two that you feel relatable to and watch them full. Once you have watched them, type watched as a comment. Can you comment watch, everyone? Yes. Once you watch the case study, do watch, because I know 1% of you will do that. And obviously the 1% will get successful, because everywhere the number is simple. The 1% gets successful, right? So if you are in that 1%, show me over there that you are in that 1%. Awesome. With that, we come for the day 2, right? Now, tomorrow, everyone would show up At sharp 7 p.m. Sharp 7 p.m. Type what time? Everyone in the chat box, what time? 7 p.m. sharp. Why? There's a reason. It's because we are going to cover a lot of things in day 2. Right now, what you understand was surface. If you want to go one level deeper, that is day 2. Because day 2 has more interesting stuff for you. If you ever wanted to know our deep secrets, we're going to cover in day 2. Because tomorrow, I am going to help you. I am going to help you make a logical, not woo-woo, a logical on paper 100 crore plan. How many of you would love to reach 100 crore in your business? We have done that for our business. That's why we do 2, 3, 4, 5, even 9 crores a month. We would teach you how you can make a plan for yourself. Is 100 crores a year turnover good? Would you love to have that? With profits, obviously. I'm not talking about a funded company. Yes, for that, you would be coming tomorrow, because tomorrow we'll cover that. Naveen, you want to share something?
Yes. So guys, there are people who are like, I have a small business. It is not possible. It is not possible, because you think it is not possible. You think it is not possible. So of course it is not possible for you. But if you want to grow, so for example, as Himanshu mentioned one thing, that there was a Zomato guy who is making, Himanshu, what is the actual amount he is making?
40,000 a week.
40,000 in a week, right? So it is somewhere around 40, 40, 80, 80, 80, 1,60,000 a month. 1,60,000 abhi. I think it's much more than that for now. When he
It
took
is-
a
2 years back, he was making that much.
correct. He's still part of your community.
Yeah.
So it will be somewhere around 4 to 5, with my understanding. You think it is not possible? No problem. Join tomorrow. Find out yourself. Invest your time in day 2 as well, and trust me, we both are not going to disappoint you. Whatever you have learned is just 30% or 25% of what you are going to learn tomorrow, and the value you are going to get. Of this 2 day, if we divide that into 100% ka value, today you have got 25% of value. The remaining 75% of value is tomorrow.
Not only that, if you're saying it's impossible, let me show you something. This is all the edtech companies in India that are right now present. When we started off, these companies had $1 million in funding. The edtech industry was not that big in India. These all people were fighting in all these different markets, and still we came out. If you combine Skill Nation and IC, we do around approximately 12 to 13 crores a month in revenue.
Very easy.
So guys, that's it. Have you heard about that statement? You give me 3 bad motherfuckers and I can rule over a country. It's that only. Right? And you're fighting with all of these while using simple techniques that we are teaching you as well. It can happen in e-com, it can happen in real estate, it can happen in a brick and mortar business, it can happen in a service business, it can happen in an agency, it can happen every single where. I took an agency, back-end closers. You know how tough is the BPO market. I took a company, back-end closers, from 0 to 27 lakhs a month revenue, while automating the company in the process, and I don't touch that company anymore. And that makes me a passive income of 14 lakhs a month profit, while giving equity profit percentage to other team members of mine in a period of 10 months. It's possible for all the businesses because we have done those for all the businesses.
Please give example of an e-commerce other than Skill Nation. Please, Geeta, go through the playlist of case studies, right? That is the reason I'm giving you the link to go through the case studies. So you will be able to find, for example, you will be able to find the actual experience of people, how they are able to grow their business with the help of learnings. And that will also help you get an idea, right? Like real estate ke bhi log hai. There are different kinds of people who are able to So if we are just giving you example, for example, related to t-shirt, that doesn't mean that this will only work for t-shirt business in e-commerce. It can work for furniture business, it can work for watch shopping, kuch bhi bech rahe ho, it's an e-commerce business, it will work. You are a lead generation based business, it will work. Implementation is key. Yes, guys, whatever knowledge you had yesterday or before this session, are you one step ahead or closer to your income goal or profit goal which you have thought about your own self? Yes or no? 100 step ahead, not just one, Naveen. Awesome. But what if we take so closer to your goal tomorrow that is just you need to knock the door and here's the success for you. Here's a revenue which you want to generate. How about that? It was an eye-opener session. How's the next Sundar is saying? Fantastic. Anything, Himanshu, you want to add? Please share the link of case study. Sure, I'm